Should I do my usual Twitch hello?
Sure. I mean, it's your usual.
What's up, fuckers?
Hey,
Just
guys.
A little reminder that this stream is not for kids.
No, this is not a stream for kids, and I don't think it ever will be.
No.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to be playing a couple of quick-ish games. We're going to be doing Exploding Kittens and Unstable Unicorns. I don't think any of us have played either one of these.
I've played Exploding Kittens
Have
several
you?
times.
Several times? Okay.
But I've never played Unstable Unicorns ever in my life.
Ever.
Ever.
Never, ever?
Never, ever.
All right.
Never gonna get it.
Never gonna get it, never gonna get it.
Thank you.
Hello, neighbor.
So,
This camera there.
Is it okay?
You're
coming and
okay.
breaking.
Well, so far.
Dumb.
I mean, it's about 5 seconds behind.
We'll know in about 8 seconds.
Yeah.
So I just took a coaster off the table saying, yeah, we're not going to need this. And then both of y'all bring drinks. And have the coaster.
I've had a drink almost every one of these.
No, you totally foobarred it.
Ah, damn it.
I got it.
Way to go. So what are we playing first?
I think we should do Kittens first.
That makes
So
sense.
real quick, Corey asked me to sit on the end of the table.
I did.
So Brent
and
could
you're gonna
show
put
off.
your jacket on?
So Brent could show off his shirt. If you would, Brent, model for us.
Kittens first.
That makes sense.
His eyes are up there, folks. So that is a Key the Sixth Specialist shirt,
It doesn't exist.
except on Brent.
Yeah.
That's actually not a shirt. He just painted himself.
Yeah.
It's really weird.
all this stuff that he's pulling down, that's his fat.
He's got really loose skin.
just
It's
his-
really creepy.
He actually lost a ton of weight.
You look like you used to be fat. You're not fat, but you look like you should be.
What is that from?
Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking
Okay,
Barrels.
it's been a long time since I've seen that movie. I was like, funny story about that, but I'll share another time. Anyway.
Not now.
Wow.
Wow.
You have the most interesting story in the world, and you'll never
Not
hear
for
it.
these peasants.
You ain't gonna hear because y'all a bunch of jerks. All right. So yeah, we're gonna play some casual games today. Next Tuesday, we're gonna play some casual games. We will not be on
Maybe it's for easier.
following week
Forgot it. It meows at me.
because of the holiday.
Ooh.
Oh, look what you got there, Jess.
Ugh, screw this
Patch
disaster.
coasters.
That's what Jesse said years ago when he said we're never going to release this game. Screw Astronauts. Sorry, Patrick.
Usually come and go through all the rooms. I was like, since y'all do the lives, I was like, you know what, we'll get a designated set for in here.
I like these.
Nice.
These are nice.
They're like
That's pretty cool.
slip resistant.
Right.
the-
Well, what I
you
like
get the
about them is
pizza.
A, is they're slip and spilled because they're solid. But what we were talking about is possibly doing it like a set of blue ones with the white C or the key or whatever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Really neat.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
With key?
Ugh.
Not Kiki, but the key.
That's
Do
what
you
his
love
name
me?
needs to be. Kiki.
Gosh.
So-
never leave beside me.
Short games for next time, and then starting in January, we're kicking around a couple of ideas, and one of them is to do a
Russian roulette.
RPG series. So we may do an RPG series. Hearn wanted us to do the Wendy's RPG, which we may do, or we may just start and do like 5E with one of the pre-made ones. But that'll be something fun to do because that'll last us for a couple of weeks, if not a couple of months. And
The
constantly
first month
changing.
would just be character creation.
Yeah, the first couple of streams will probably be character creation, knowing us.
I mean, yeah. Anybody who's been on the website knows that me and Nate don't even have a bio because.
Yeah.
because they're jerks.
Yeah.
So I don't know how we're gonna make a pick character.
You can't even make your
I know, we can't even write about ourselves. How are we gonna write about another person?
your literal own meat space character.
Exactly.
All right, so Nate, since you've played it before, what do we do?
You know how long it's been since
Yeah,
I've
I've
played
only
it?
played.
So we got the instructions right there. Read them out. We're good. I've shuffled.
You know what's simple?
what
I just
is-
don't remember. We should have watched the video. There's like a real quick video.
But
on
this-
the,
the-
super quick.
Well, this is part of our charm for Certifiable
Oh.
streams is that we board them while we learn the game.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yep.
So how's everybody doing? How are you guys doing?
Yeah, sound off. Host Pupper says, might I recommend using call to adventure to create your character? If we do the Wendy's one, Pupper, they've already created the characters for us, and that's probably what we'll do. If we do choose to go 5E, then yeah, I'll check that out because knowing us, it might be a little bit easier.
But if my friends are okay with it, I might just steal one of my characters from my other
No,
campaign.
we're not okay with that.
First, remove
You're not my friends.
we know.
remove all exploding kittens and the diffuse cards from the deck.
Okay, I can do that.
Defuse.
I think you're looking at them the wrong way.
Yep. Just make sure they're all facing the right way.
How
All
long?
right. So fuses
How am I
and
supposed to
kittens.
tell what's what?
Diffuse and exploding kittens, is that right?
Correct.
So we have to wear this for the stream, right? I'm wearing it because I lost a bet to Key.
Yeah, the
Okay,
rest of the
just
time
only
is
have
naked.
any shirt, yeah.
We have
I
to
think
wear
I
it
think
for the stream.
Corey also lost a bet to Key, so that's coming soon.
Yeah, they'll be coming soon.
Oh wait, what is this? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I hear about
Yeah.
this.
Key,
He's surprisingly a adept gambler.
he's surprisingly good at Fireball
Even though he
for not
doesn't
knowing
know.
any of the rules.
Okay, I haven't seen a single exploding kitten in this deck.
Okay, so. they're
Oh,
probably
I
in
think
the
they're.
box.
Oh, yeah, they're. I think they might be. Up
That
at
must be the
top.
Heather deck. Yeah.
So, regale us.
Yeah, my best friend and I. The one time I played this, we played and we played a couple of times, and it was her turn to deal, and we got to the end of the deck, and there were no exploding kittens because she had forgotten to put one in, which made the game a bit anticlimactic. We thought it was going to be really climactic once we got close to the end. It was like, ooh, almost to the end of the deck.
It's
No
like,
kidding.
yeah, it's one of those who goes there endings where nobody got it, but everyone's like convinced that it's there.
So there should be 6 diffuse cards,
Okay.
and there should be 4 exploding
60,
kittens.
wow.
6.
I
Jesus.
don't even think there's 60 cards in the game.
Nice.
All right,
Phil-
so shuffle the remaining deck. There should be 4 exploding kittens.
Got it.
What?
These feel nice.
No-
They're
nothing.
tac-
We're
Oh
just-
yeah, no, these are
very
nice.
satisfying. From
Pay attention to your
tactile
side of the
standpoint.
table. Brent and I are doing our thing over here. Brent, how you doing, buddy?
Yikes.
Sword fighting.
Okay.
So shuffle the remaining deck and deal 4 guards face down to each player. To each player. Hey. Hey. Now, deal 1 diffuse card to each player.
Corey, I want you to know I keep reading your shirt in the voice of the song that plays on their ads.
The Tyson Fights.
Tyson
Fights podcast. I love Tyson Fights. It is one of my favorite wrestling podcasts outside of mine.
All right, well they're not paying us, so
No.
shut up.
Maybe one day.
Okay, now, insert enough exploding kittens so that there is 1 fewer than the number of people playing. So we need 3. So the rest of the diffuse cards and the exploding kitten go off into the nether realm.
Okay.
Never to be seen or heard from again.
And we shuffle those into the
We
deck?
do.
Okay.
We just put them all at the top. Well, this game is
It
stupid.
looked like you just stuck them all in the middle.
No, we're gonna get them there.
All right. Oh no, I take that back. The diffuse cards
Son of a
will
bitch.
be shuffled back in.
Okay, so not the kitten, but the extra diffuse cards.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. Shut up.
Let's-
This is what happens when you like read things piecemeal, and they're like, "Okay, put all these back in."
See,
And
that's
shuffle.
the issue we were having with the rule book is that that's what people are gonna do. We had to think about that.
And our basic solution was, I feel sorry for those people.
Yeah, exactly. Our solution was fuck them. You did it wrong.
All right.
I'm
So
sure
once-
it is, but we haven't played it. We're excited to get to know it. Unstable Unicorn,
All right.
someone said it was fun.
I've heard it's kind of like a non-game
A non-
from like a few people. Like it's a game, but it's not really deep.
Okay.
Oh
by
well,
any
I
stretch of
wouldn't
the-
expect a deep game.
It shows how
It's just
Shows that I'm hungry, and that I heard naan as an N-A-A-N, as an Indian delicious Indian bread. I'm like, that sounds good.
Everybody loves
All right.
naan.
From the producers of Throw Burrito, we got
The non-game.
non-game.
The non-game.
All right, what are we doing, Nate?
Pick your player to go first.
Draw a card.
Most
No.
impressive
Draw-
beard, which I
well,
think
no.
Brent would. Brent. Not
Yeah.
Brent. Jesus, I'm sorry.
What did you call me?
Brent.
I accidentally called you Brant for some
Oh,
reason.
Brant. I've been
Brent.
Brent, Brett, Brant, Brad, Brian, and Brick. All of those. I like Brick.
I think
nice.
Brick is pretty suitable.
Brick
Right, so-
killed a guy.
That's why he goes by Brent now. He's laying real low.
All right, Hearn goes first.
Hearn goes first because you have the most epic beard. All right, taking your turn, play a card from your hand, placing it face up on top of the discard pile. So you're going to make a discard pile right beside the draw pile. And follow the instructions on the card. Or play no cards at all. That's cool too. I didn't know you couldn't play no cards.
Now you do.
Some cards don't have any instructions on them. These cards must be collected and played as pairs. If you play matching pairs with no instructions on them, pick another player and steal a random card from their hand. After you follow the instructions on a card or play a pair, you can play more cards. You can play as many cards as you'd like. It's been a long time since I've played
What
this game
happens
because
if you
I
play a
didn't-
pair? I missed that.
You steal a random card from somebody else.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Finally,
what I was trying
end
to
your
remember.
turn by drawing a card from the draw pile into your hand and hope it's not an exploding kitten. This is different from most other games in that you end your turn by drawing a card. Play continues clockwise around the table. 3 more things. You can count the cards left in the draw pile. You won't ever run out of cards in the draw pile. So there's no need to reshuffle. There's no maximum or minimum hand size. If you run out of cards in your hand, there's no special action to take. Keep playing. You'll draw at least 1 more card on your next turn.
Okay.
So yeah, we're just gonna keep these
do
right
it.
over here. Brett,
So I just go.
Brett,
All right.
Let's go, Brick.
Brick.
Pair.
Pair of
Hairy
potato cats.
Who looks like they have good cards? I could have looked at any of Hunter's I wanted to because he's one of those players who has their
I'm
cards like
sorry
this.
that I'm
No, it's okay.
treating the viewers.
I'll still
Yeah,
want
we
from
really
Corey.
need like table
Okay.
table cams right here.
That'd be great.
Well,
Hardcore.
when people start donating, we can do that.
Yeah.
Tights and Fights, we're looking at you.
Al Lublin, come on. Danielle, Lindsay, somebody. Julian,
I can name names too.
I doubt it.
Peter,
Not from Tights and Fights. You can't.
Angela.
Randy.
Wait, that's one of our. That's one of the Covenants.
Screw Randy. That guy's a dick.
Beelzebub. Wait.
Beelzebub. He's my favorite.
Beelzebub.
Wait on this.
the best cast member.
Hey, Anthony.
I think I'm good for now.
Did you watch the new Ghostbuster trailer?
Oh, I did.
Yeah, baby, that's what's up.
I'm so excited.
All right, I'm done.
Anybody else? Comments?
So good.
Opinions?
The negative, I liked it.
Anthony,
the negative things
you have
I've
a comment?
seen. Sorry.
Sorry, no.
The negative things I've seen are where's the comedy? And I'm like, well, it's a first first real
Yeah,
trailer,
it's a
so
teaser,
we'll
really.
see.
I think people have gotten too used to the trailer showing everything that when Reitman decided to kind of harken back to the 80s where you've just seen little clips,
I loved
people
it,
got pissed
yeah.
off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
No, I
it
loved
looks
it.
fun.
It was
Yeah.
great. Yeah. I'm very excited about it.
Well, good. So it's your turn.
I'm real excited
Okay.
too.
No, stop it. You're going to offset everything.
You know, there was a really child-heavy trailer, so that's all.
That's a little creepy, buddy.
It's just for
Although for Paul Rudd,
It's
that's okay.
only for
It's all
Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd. It's all Paul Rudd. That's all there is.
That's
So
the
is
first
this.
thing I've seen him in a long time. Oh no! What? Hey, which one did you take? I don't remember. Which one you took?
What does it matter?
At least
You
let
don't
me know
even
you're about to
remember.
take something, so we can see what you're taking. I don't know my cards well enough yet. What did you take?
You're
Pupper's
damn
not
right you
a
want to
huge
see it.
Ghostbuster fan. That's okay.
We don't like you.
But he says he really wants to see it.
Yeah.
He
So-
looks like he
I think-
might have actually aged 6 months, like over,
Oh,
over the
Paul
past
Rudd.
20 years.
Yeah.
Finally,
Yeah.
Maybe.
Like, maybe.
Really? I didn't even think that.
No, I was like, oh, he looks. But
I mean, he looks tired. That's all. He just looks tired. He was an Avenger, so it's like.
Do we have to play pairs or can we play singles?
If it doesn't have a description on it,
You have
it has to
play
pay.
it.
It has
Okay,
to be
but if it
played
has
as
a
pair.
description, you're good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If it has instructions
All
on
right.
it.
Hunter, have you drawn?
Oh shoot! I forgot about that.
Ooh.
Forgot about that part. Sorry.
Was
Oh
it an
man, you
exploding
did take a
kitten?
good card.
No, it was not. I would have.
Okay.
I would have played
I
that
don't know.
down.
All right, I'm gonna play
If it
Favor Getting Slaved by Party Squirrels,
Wasn't your
and
I've got good cards.
Nate, you
wasn't
must
that
give me a card of your choice.
Everyone has a diffuse card. That's what I was aiming for.
A card of my choice, eh?
Yes, you fool.
You know, you could have played it right then. You can play as many cards as you
Oh,
want.
I know. But you can only play those when you have a pair.
I'm going to awaken the Barodactyl. End my turn without drawing a card. Force the next player to take 2 turns.
My question about that is, if a turn you can do as much as you want to, how do you delineate?
Taking a turn just means you draw 2
Oh, that's
cards,
the
basically.
okay. I see what
You
you're
draw a card.
You draw 2 because you're taking your. He's taking your turn. And
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
that's
sure,
right.
sure.
But do I? That means if I wanted to, in theory,
You
I could
essentially
do
just
some
have to
things,
draw-
a card,
do
do
some
some
more
more
things.
things, draw a
Exactly.
card.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Or you
Yes.
could just draw 2 cards and end the game. And just, explode your way out of the game.
That'd be great.
I,
Could you do
either
that?
way, you're
I
going to
would
draw
like
2
it.
cards before it's Hunter's turn.
Technically, he could play the same card you just played.
Technically.
And
But he'd still have to draw 1 more card.
he would have to draw 1 card, yes. But I'm
Yes.
saying, you were saying he'd have to draw 2 because technically he could just pawn it off.
It's true.
So he would only have to draw 1 card, and I would have to do 2.
Good times.
All right. Let me think this second. Let's see.
Yeah, the key to this game is drawing as little as possible.
Yep.
Yeah. Just hard for me. I love to draw.
We've heard that about you.
Yeah.
It's a shame he's not very good at it.
It really is. This is kind of my job.
Is it though?
I mean,
Something
part
for
of it.
you.
Very little
One
part
player
of
must
it.
give me a card of their choice.
It's mostly grids.
Oh, wait, it's their choices.
Yeah, it's their choice.
Oh, that was the other. Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
What you gonna do when it comes?
That's actually not a bad time though. Whenever it's less
Whenever there are
cards.
less
Yeah.
cards, yeah, they're forced to give you something.
Okay.
Elliptic Dart, I agree. It does look better than the remake. I'm really torn because I'm a very big diehard Ghostbusters fan. Like I got all the comics, toys, all that stuff. The all women Ghostbusters I had no problem with because it was more of I took it as a young girl empowerment movie. The writing was horrible. The acting on a few of them was fine, but I think they could have done it simply as a separate group of women trying their hand as a Ghostbuster, since the Ghostbusters were retired, the original ones.
Yeah.
They chose to just do a completely alt universe, and I don't think that was the right choice. With this one, at least, it's a
They
continuation.
acknowledge that they existed.
A lot of people were complaining that they didn't see any of the original cast. I don't think the original cast needs to be seen until the movie drops.
Yeah.
And I'm hoping that they don't play that big of a part. I have a couple of ideas of how they're going to play it, and that'll be great. But yeah, I'm glad it's a continuation. I think that might be really cool.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm going to play this in your turn without drawing a card, but now I still have to play another turn. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So. I'm going to play no cards,
Oh.
and I'm going to draw.
An exploding kitten.
Now, when a kitten is drawn, I know we all have diffuse cards. How do those come into play?
You use
So,
it on the
You
exploding
must,
kitten.
if you draw an exploding kitten, you must show it immediately. Unless you have a diffuse card, you're dead.
Okay.
So you have
discard-
to play your diffuse card immediately
Yep.
after you show it.
Okay.
If you are dead, discard all of your cards, including the exploding kitten.
Uh-huh.
If you drew an exploding kitten, you can play this card and the diffuse card. You can play this card instead of dying. Place your diffuse card in the discard pile, then take the exploding kitten and without reordering or viewing the other cards, secretly put it back in the draw pile anywhere you'd like. So you can pick up the draw pile, hide it, put it where you want, and put it back.
And that's when you throw in the diffuse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
yeah, the diffuse goes in the discard.
Right.
So one valid strategy is just putting the exploding kitten right back on top.
True.
I've done that before
bet
to
you
great
have.
success because I'm a
I've done it before to great failure because people assumed that and just skipped straight back to me. And I had no diffuses after that.
Oh, I'm dead.
All right. So Hearn, you're done.
Did you
He
draw?
He drew.
I didn't.
You only had to
Oh
draw
yeah, that's
once
right.
because
That's right.
Oh, you're just going
I'm
straight
just
off.
gonna go. I don't have anything, so there you go. It's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to play my skip and end my turn without drawing the card.
Wonderful.
And now it's to you, Nate.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and just draw a card.
No, you're not.
Thank you.
And so,
Yeah, maybe scoots a little bit more towards the middle.
all right, so my
Is
turn.
that good?
It is your turn.
Hmm.
You just sounded like you were just singing potato, potato.
Maybe I was. Potato, potato.
Potatoes.
Would like for you to have
Boil
two
them,
turns,
mash them,
sir.
put them in a stew.
I don't need to draw, and you need 2 turns.
Nope.
Oh.
Nope.
So,
All the nope.
of another player, you can play this. So what does that mean?
I believe
counter.
that means that you still have to take your turn, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Because
think
cancels,
so.
it cancels that card.
Okay, so that just means I have. Okay, so it's kind of like it's back to my turn. So if I want to, I can play more cards.
I guess so.
and-
I think so. Yeah.
All right, so for the chat, we've got Christmas coming up. If you don't celebrate Christmas, happy holidays. Fine, I don't. What is one of your go-to foods that you cook that you enjoy bringing to the table when family gets together for the holidays?
Corey, I'm attacking you.
Okay,
You have to take 2 turns.
I gotta take 2 turns. All right, so I gotta do what I gotta do.
Yep.
All right, and that means you're done.
Yep.
Okay, you don't have to draw or anything.
That's what that means.
Okay,
Nice.
I'm going to plead with you, Hunter, when you're doing the rules for.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
don't
no,
do
no,
that
I'm
shit.
not gonna do
Never
that.
do a
No.
folding sheet
Nope.
because.
Tried that with one game. And,
Yeah, you tried that with D6 and it was just.
I
way,
didn't do that with D6.
But the page was like 8 feet by.
Didn't do that.
No, you did.
No.
No, we all remember it.
It was a joke. Go with the joke.
All right, I'm
I
done.
know it was a joke.
Nate, you're going.
Say,
I didn't want people thinking that I would ever do
Catermelon.
something terrible thing.
Three. For three.
Who's that?
oh, he's like it's like a little tiny seed hairball.
Yep.
Okay, got it.
Heck, dude.
Pack
I'm
three.
going to skip my turn if somebody would put that on the discard pile, please.
We won't.
What is the
There you go.
catermelon doing? Did you draw? Did you take a card? Oh, okay. Just making sure.
All right.
Shit, you took it from your hand. You didn't even notice.
Hmm,
I'm that
do
damn good.
that. Don't want to do that. Don't want to do
That's how y'all
that.
do it.
Coastal Pupper is making her grandmother's gift of the Magi bread next week, but it's not Christmas Eve without oyster stew and chili, or Christmas without biscuits and gravy.
All right, so
Right on. Oyster
Wow.
stew
good.
sounds
Yeah,
pretty
what-
good.
what do I-
We,
what is
okay.
that has to get shuffled
Yeah,
back.
that
right?
this you
All
put
right.
this back into
Yeah.
the deck
So,
where you want it,
Brent-
but you have to put the different.
Brent just threw
drew
a
an exploding
kitten.
kitten.
Dang it.
So now pick up the discard pile. I mean, the draw
Deck.
deck,
Yeah.
and hide it, and put the exploding kitten wherever you want to.
Now, Pupper, you mentioned biscuits and gravy. I'm one of the rare Southern boys, so I just don't care for biscuits and gravy. I like them both, but not together.
You're doing it.
Like biscuits, I'm more of a butter and jam kind of guy on my biscuits. But the Magi bread, that sounds interesting.
What is Magi
if you
bread?
don't mind, maybe explaining a
Put it on
bit
the
about
other
that
side
in the chat as far as what goes into it to make it the Magi bread.
Magi.
Ooh, I've been gone for so
Gold,
long, though, it's
frankincense,
pretty
and
stale.
myrrh. Oh, this is horrible.
And yet I can't stop eating it.
It's terrible, but it cost me so much money.
I can't waste those minutes.
Tastes like buyer's
You know what the
remorse.
shipping was on this? Frankincense is not easy to come by.
It's really not. I bought some off of Amazon and they lost my package and I had to chase a guy around to get it. It's a whole
He was
thing.
on a camel. It was a whole
It's a whole
thing.
thing. Patrick, yeah, why are you not surprised that I don't
Why didn't
like
you just use
biscuits
your
and gravy?
GPS? Why are you following a fucking star?
I eat plenty of weird things regardless, but yeah, biscuits and gravy just never been my thing.
Now, biscuits and some people call it chocolate gravy.
Chocolate
some
gravy,
people call it
that's-
chocolate
yeah.
sauce.
That's good.
one of the best things
Yep.
you've ever had in your life.
Yep.
Like I grew up on that, and it's amazing.
Now it depends on
No
the
wonder
gravy
you're
too, whether it's a white gravy or a brown gravy or a white gravy with sausage or all this.
Now, see-
There's so many different things.
Personally, I'm not really much of a gravy person, but I do
You're
like,
like,
the,
like looking
white,
at me
white
cruelly
gravy
or
with
something.
sausage.
Yeah.
I'm just
It's,
looking on
it's good
cards.
stuff.
Yeah,
Oh.
absolutely.
Just your
Just
reaction
every
to
once
me.
in a while.
Yeah. Yeah, you don't want to get crazy with it.
What are you making fun of, bro?
I feel like I offended him.
did.
Call him fat.
What? He ain't
He said
fat.
that's why I was so fat.
Because he said he grew
I-
up on chocolate.
I didn't mean I had it every meal. I mean it was my comfort.
It's like
food
Augustus
that I
Gloop
had,
over
like
here.
once every few months.
And y'all
so-
seem to think that
I was a
I'm the
very skinny
asshole
child.
with this guy over here.
He just said he
Patrick-
was skinny as a child.
Patrick
So
wants
you're
to
not
know
skinny
more about
anymore?
chocolate gravy.
Yeah, I've actually never had
Patrick
this
wants to know
either.
more about
I don't know
chocolate
anything
gravy.
about
Gravy,
this.
like some people get turned off because like they think, oh, it's regular like
Right.
gravy that is some. No. It's like, milk and cocoa and butter.
It's like a
and-
thicker chocolate sauce.
Yeah, it's like think of like not like Hershey's,
Yeah.
way better. And
Cooked.
I'm trying to it's not Hershey's. It's not frosting. It's like
Right.
it's the consistency of gravy, but chocolate. It's amazing.
Yeah, my wife, being a Southern woman, grew up on this stuff and still makes it occasionally.
Yeah.
I've just never been a fan.
I've
Oh,
never
really?
had it. This is
that's so
completely a
I'll
completely
have to-
different new dish to me.
And it's good
I've never had
reheated
it.
if you add a little milk to it. So I need
Yes.
to make some at home.
Yeah.
So I just need to bring
Yes,
it up here.
you
You
need
can
to-
microwave it, add some milk.
My parents used to make. My mom used to make strawberry biscuits.
Patrick, kinda like a chocolate
with
fondue,
actual
just a
strawberries,
little
and she'd
thinner.
add sugar and
Yes.
I
Yeah.
did not know this was a thing.
yeah.
You could
Postal
like
Pupper
butter and,
says-
like, put sugar and then put it in the oven, crisp it, and then sorry. Go ahead.
Magi bread is banana bread with maraschino cherries, mandarin oranges, dates, coconut, walnuts, and chocolate chips.
I eat
So
That's a dense
almost
bread.
like, it's like cross between banana bread, chocolate chip like bread, and fruitcake.
Fruitcake,
almost.
I was
Yeah.
thinking fruitcake.
That
yeah.
might be really interesting.
That sounds really good.
Which
That
is
sounds
good.
horrible.
Pupper, do me a favor. Put that in the cove. Put the recipe for that in the cove, because that might be something that I try. Because I'm cooking
Unless you're like
this year.
Unless you're like secretive about it.
Yeah, if it's a family thing,
Yeah.
you keep it family cool.
Don't-
if
yeah.
not, bring
We're
it
not
on.
gonna
I'm
force
gonna be
you.
probably doing monkey bread.
No,
I was
And a
gonna
few
say
other
that
things.
was a Christmas morning tradition with us forever. And I actually miss it now because we don't do it anymore. But
But monkey bread's so
monkey
good.
bread's
I was
so good.
deprived as a child because I didn't have monkey bread until I met Jamie either.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right,
my
her new
mom-
went.
That was like
I
one of the
wanted-
one things
Hunter?
that mom would actually make. So
Your go, Hunter.
I don't know why I did that. But that's fine. I didn't have anything. I don't know
You had
what I'm
nothing?
saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
that's
just drew a
fine.
card. You just drew a card. Just
Yep.
willy-nilly.
I guess I'm just yeah. I think it's force
I'm
of
not doing
habit,
nothing.
draw and then play, but also
Yeah,
gotta
no, I got to
draw.
draw a card. I can't reach it though.
I tried to put it in the middle.
I know. Ah! Son of a bitch.
Wow.
Okay, we're good.
Really avoided
All
that
right, now
one.
you gotta
Yep.
discard that.
Give me the
Take
deck.
that. Put it in there somewhere.
All right.
Not right there. Wait. Right there.
Gently, slowly,
slide it.
googly.
Oh yeah.
Put that in the middle, please.
It's wet.
Things happen, all right? I'm not going to apologize for who I am, Hunter. Patrick says he will be
Nate
making
knows a guy. All right, you got.
apple pie bread pudding
That's my
for
turn.
Christmas. That might be pretty good.
That sounds great.
Yeah, my turn. Okay.
It is your turn.
I did a pecan pie last year with bacon. It had a bacon lattice and pieces of bacon
I
in
am
it,
getting
and that was
very
really
hungry
good.
right now. God, this all sounds so good. I didn't eat anything yesterday.
I
It
am
sounds
going
so
to
good.
see the future. I'm going to privately view the top 3 cards of the deck.
I don't think you should.
1.
So what did you just play?
Two, who?
See
A
the future.
3.
No, what is it?
He gets to look at the top.
Oh,
3 cards
sorry.
of
The
deck.
actual. I see. This
Oh,
the future.
oh.
There is a.
Sorry.
Is it a what is it? A
Feast
unicorn,
upon a
stuck in. Oh,
unicorn
I see. Okay. Feast
Enchilada.
upon a unicorn enchilada and gain its enchilada.
Yeah, we don't have the top-down
powers.
camera going right now, so we have to kind of
Oh,
talk about it
gotcha.
because since we
Okay.
got 4 people playing,
I feel you.
Do you
We
have
had to
the,
get the front one.
these
Let's see.
cameras
What
going?
else
yes,
do I
all
want
those
to
are
do?
going. And the front
I
camera.
am also going to play shuffle. I'm going to shuffle this to.
Oh, wow, nice.
Maybe you should have shuffled first and then viewed the.
Well, I did. I wanted to see if I needed to shuffle.
So now that you feel the need to shuffle,
Yeah.
things could
Thank
have been
you,
a
Alex.
little.
Things could have gone poorly for me if people had certain cards. I didn't know.
So during the month of December, I watch a movie a night, a Christmas movie. What is your favorite Christmas movie that you watch every year?
I know this
I've been
one.
keeping track of yours.
Right
I
on.
really like your
Thanks.
I've never heard of some of yours.
Yeah, I tried.
Some of them I don't know. Yeah.
They're all from Netflix and Amazon Prime, so you can watch them.
Oh, sorry. Can I just say, I don't know if this is officially my
ready to
favorite
drop hard.
Christmas movie, but
And I am dead.
that new Klaus.
Oh.
I just
I haven't watched it yet.
to
That
myself.
new,
Wow.
that new Klaus movie on Netflix is
really good.
amazing.
Okay, cool. So
I
Brent's heard
love
really good things
I
about it.
shuffled the cards, drew.
Drew, exploding kitten.
I shuffled them 4 times.
Does it stay out or does
It
it, go
stays
back
out.
in? Okay.
Flip the dart. I make applesauce
So what is
brownies.
this? What happens with
Ooh,
this? I
God,
just
that sounds
nothing.
good.
Discard.
Pumpkin pie sounds so good.
All right, so Klaus is yours for right now.
Taco Cat.
For right now, I may think about it. I mean, it's not a traditional one because our traditional, mine and Anna's is Home Alone 2.
Not the first one.
Not the first one, no.
Well, they like the
Anna's-
appearance of Donald Trump.
Anna's absolutely. Well, we like that he's a criminal, and he's an asshole who doesn't direct a kid away from.
The
the-
on
the-
Netflix, the Toys We Love series, just to the movies we love, and it's
Oh, I
Home
saw.
Alone, Ghostbusters, Die Hard, and one other one that I can't remember. And then the Home Alone one was interesting to
I
watch.
bet it was, yeah.
Hearn, what's your favorite Christmas movie?
I don't know. I would have to think about it. Favorite would be really hard, but I can go back to the one that I most identify with growing up.
Yeah.
Was the
Shuffling the
George,
deck.
was it George C. Scott version of A Christmas
Christmas
Carol?
Carol? Yeah.
It scared the crap
That's
out
a
of
great
me.
one.
But I loved watching it every year.
Yeah.
It did. It scared the crap out of me.
Nate?
It's a toss-up between A Christmas Story.
Okay, sure.
That's
Yes,
one we
yeah.
watch every year.
It's
yeah.
great.
Because I would love, like, when I was growing up, TNT every year did 24 hours of A Christmas Story.
Yes,
We watch
exactly.
that
And I watched the
every
entire
year,
movie
every year.
in pieces throughout the day,
Yep.
completely out of order.
Yep.
I've
Did
never
the
seen
same
the whole
exact
movie
thing.
beginning to end. I've only seen. I've probably seen. I may have seen the whole movie. I don't know that I have though. I've seen bits and pieces because of that.
If we just start
I've never
listing
watched it.
scenes, are
Yeah.
you're just gonna
I've
be like,
never-
"Yep, seen that one."
Yeah,
Yep.
I've never
Seen that
seen
one.
it beginning to end.
Yeah, you've never seen it in
You're
chronological
in the
order.
doghouse, Hunter.
And
Why?
Alley Cat says, pretty
Oh.
bold of you to take off your wedding ring. Anna.
Anna knows why I don't have my wedding ring on. It's because I lost it, and she is fully aware of that. She's been aware of that for a long time.
Hey, Anna, if you want to take yours off for a night,
Oh, look out now. Trouble.
then
Alright, so
that
what
would
did
be
you say?
very irresponsible.
Which one was yours, Nate? Christmas Story?
Christmas Story or Die Hard.
Or Die Hard? Okay.
Because I love Die Hard.
I
If
would
it is a
probably
Christmas
say
movie, I don't care.
Muppet Christmas Carol,
Oh, that's a good one.
Scrooged,
I need to watch Scrooged again.
and Christmas Vacation.
Oh, Christmas Vacation. Oh, that may be my
forgot
favorite.
about that one.
Those three are
that's
like
such
my,
a good one.
Those are my like
We
top.
s-
I gotta watch them
My
every
brother
year.
and I have spent like 2 Christmases trying to convince my father to watch Christmas Vacation because he hates Chevy Chase.
Really?
Yeah, he
Not,
hates him.
and that's a whole thing. Is like whether you can take the artist away from the art. Like Chevy Chase is a garbage person. Like he is a
I don't really
douchebag
know
of
anything
epic.
about Chevy Chase.
We'll talk about it later.
Yeah, he's
but
not a good guy.
that movie is one of
No,
those where
yes.
even though I do not care for Chevy, it's such a
Not, like,
wonderful film.
It's more like Dad doesn't. It's not about his morals or anything.
Sure.
His person. It's just he
doesn't
doesn't
like
like
him
him
as
as an actor. Yeah, he doesn't think he's funny at all. So
then-
we were trying so hard to convince him it's not. It's not. You got to watch it anyway. You
Yeah.
got to watch it anyway.
Yeah.
And he tried. Why he didn't like it. So
All right.
it's still one of my favorites. I don't care.
All right, are you done?
Yeah.
Okay. Hand me one of the cards, please.
You done?
Yeah.
Exploding Kitten!
Okay, cool. Nate?
I'm going to summon the mantis shrimp. With these eyes, I see all things regardless of space or time. Time is but a vessel for blood-soaked rainbows. Privately view the top 3 cards of the deck.
Okay.
Wonderful.
That's a great card.
I keep forgetting to read mine.
We need to play the. Don't we have the?
We got the not
NSFW
safe for
version?
work
Okay.
version.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought about that for.
And imagine, this is the only workspace that you can play a not
Right.
safe for work game.
All right, Hunter, it is your turn.
By the
since-
way, the shuffle I played was a trans-dimensional litter box materializes, and this cat, looking real crazy, says, "When I go poo into the wormhole of 1,000 possibilities, it will break the known universe. Also, it will probably smell like poo." So,
That's deep, man.
yeah.
That's deep. All right, Hunter, it's your turn.
Draw that exploding kitten that I saw.
I probably will.
All right, it's a Christmas movie. What about Christmas song? And do not say Mariah Carey, all I want for Christmas is you, because you will be perma-banned. But yeah, favorite Christmas song.
Casey Musgraves.
Or album. Let's do song or
Willie-
album.
And Willie Nelson in have a Willie
Yeah.
Christmas or what Willie Happy Holidays or
See,
something like that.
I was gonna say they almost missed a pun there.
No,
Have-
they
have-
did
oh,
it.
they did?
They
They
did
did
it.
do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
Willie Happy Holidays, and it's all about getting high on Christmas.
Nice.
It's a great song.
What about you?
Sung beautifully by the couple.
I
By
don't
the
do Christmas music.
Okay, that's cool. Right on. I can respect that.
I would have to think about it. Off the top of my head, toss up between "Oh Holy Night" and "What Child Is This." Here's the thing: like, I used to like secular Christmas music too.
Yeah.
Like, I liked it all.
Yeah.
And it's not that I don't dislike it, but if you've ever worked at the mall, or you have ever worked retail, or if you've ever worked in a restaurant where
Like,
they
you wanna
loop
Look at somebody's.
a.
Yeah. Well, look at Nate's.
I'm not talking.
No, I'm
No, I'm just kidding. I know y'all have a
look at it
game
or
to
you wanna
play. I'm
steal?
done.
still.
You were just taking so long. Just kidding. No, I am interested. Why you like these songs?
Yeah.
So terrible.
No, I like the sacred Christmas music because I worked at a restaurant for years where they listened to a Christmas station and they play the same songs over and over again. I worked in retail, a couple of retail places where you just hear like they played a Christmas album on a loop, and
Right.
it was
It gets
always
much.
it was going to be the secular, so they were going to play the sacred songs, and all those really like good versions of Silent Night and Oh Holy Night, all that stuff, I still enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was running, the rest of the stuff was running to the ground for me.
Bare Naked Ladies did a really good Christmas album.
Oh.
Pentatonics does a
Oh, I need to listen to
stellar
this.
Christmas album almost every year.
That's right, Patrick.
And then Annie
Patrick's
Lennox did a really
The Casey
good
Musgraves Christmas album
album.
is great.
Okay.
It's real great.
If I were to pick a Christmas song, it's got to be Bowie and Bing Crosby doing "Little Drummer Boy, Peace on Earth." I think that's my favorite
Okay.
Christmas
Yeah.
song.
Sounds like that would be a good one.
Yeah. You never heard that one?
All
That's
right.
a good one.
I'm going to gain some favor. I'm going to rub peanut butter on my belly button and make some new friends.
Yeah, you are.
Apparently, squirrels really love peanut butter bellies. One player must give you a card of their choice. Hunter, give me a card of your choice.
Every Christmas, I listen to Conway Twitty's A Twistmas Story album, but only the pre-2000 version. As for my favorite Christmas song, it has to be "O Come, Emmanuel." I love both the Civil Wars and Sugar Land's versions. Those are
Oh
both
yeah, the
excellent.
Civil Wars.
Civil
singing
Wars
that
was
song.
great.
Yeah,
I
Anna
have
actually
now-
recently got me into them.
Oh,
Well,
oh,
like
yeah.
a few years ago, but recently enough.
Man, they were so good.
I
and
have
it's
had the privilege of
sad how it
hearing,
broke apart.
John Paul White twice. Once was at the Brick Street Festival in Clinton,
Yeah.
and once was at a tiny concert in Oxford where I talked to him for a minute afterwards. Like super laid back dude. And
Seems like a decent guy.
oh yeah, his stuff. It was a $15 show at a tiny place in Oxford with a standing room where you're 15 feet away from him, and he stood around and talked to people.
That's
That's
for the
awesome.
The show.
That's
yeah.
awesome.
And yeah, their stuff. It's a shame that they didn't stay together, but both of their stuff individually is
card.
also good. Civil Wars is so
At random.
Yeah, at random.
Okay, but I'm gonna say nope.
Oh my God! All right, fine. So give me a card then from there.
good. I'm going to be the card organizer and deliverer because I don't get to do anything else.
Pupper
I'll
says,
tell you
"I'm
what you
jealous.
can do.
I actually got his latest
Read
Record
up on
Store
what's
Day
going on.
vinyl last April.
Um,
Record Store Day's a lot of fun.
Anna and I had a funny conversation about how and I saw this on Twitter, so it's not my idea, but it's a very funny thing that I saw was the fact that Mary Did You Know is just about a mansplaining to the mother of Jesus about his
is.
and I told Anna, I was like, my favorite thing was someone posted an image of Mary and a guy like, Mary, did you know? And she goes, yeah, the angel fucking told me.
I got it, thanks. Yup. So yeah, Christmas, it is what it is. If you enjoy it, wonderful. I'm very happy that you and your family enjoy it. If you celebrate something else, absolutely celebrate it to the best of your abilities. Yeah.
I mean, it's whatever. So many fucking gifts.
Yeah.
My wife and I personally hate this time of year.
I don't love
It's
it.
not,
I mean,
it's not been a
good
happy time for me either throughout like my childhood, just because
alright.
it's so commercial. And my
Yeah.
family got really into that whole thing, and it had a lot of fights. So now that I celebrate Yule, it's so much nicer. All right, what'd you do?
I'm gonna play Favor. Take your friend's beard sailing on your beard boat. It's called USS Beard.
Okay.
Um,
And what does it do for you?
one player must give you a card of their choice. Corey.
All right.
But it's not a diffuse card.
Right.
There's no bad time to mention that I can't retain information when there's a bunch of noise around me and I'm trying to learn something new. This is going to be useless.
I'm the same way. I understand.
Hey, all
That's
you
fine.
guys doing the live Twitch stream, could you just shut up a little bit? Everybody just be quiet for a second.
All right, hand me a card, please.
We're going to have quiet time right now.
Woo!
I said quiet time.
Woo!
We'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. And by old-fashioned, I mean the normal way we do it, which is awful. As we go.
The certifiable way.
Yeah, pretty much.
See the future. Ask the all-seeing goat wizard. Fortune telling, $20. Ask me questions. I can see the future because I'm a magic goat. That is why my beard is so exceptional. Privately view the top 3 cards of the deck.
Okay. All right, let's see. We talked about song. We talked about movie. We talked
Any
about
Christmas
food.
Postal Pupper says any Christmas songs you can't stand.
All I Want for Christmas Is You. Santa
there's-
Baby.
There's one. Shit, I can't think
Maybe
of
it's
the
cold
one.
outside.
Yeah, Baby's Cold Outside for
It's
a myriad of
Christmas
reasons.
time. That song?
I got nothing.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I cannot stand it. It
Okay.
feels like it was just written.
Jimmy
tonight. Yeah, that song. It sounds like he is just coming up with it as he goes the whole
That
time.
possibly could be.
It's so fucking annoying. I
Versus
hate
Santa
that song.
Baby. Yeah, Santa Baby's just.
Yeah.
Bleh.
Okay, is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
If you really break down Mama kissing, I saw Mommy kissing Santa Claus. It's
All right.
really sad.
Sure.
Well, no, it's. I always just assumed it was about mom kissing dad.
Yeah.
Dressed as Santa. Yeah, like the kid doesn't.
I've never really
realize-
broken it down that much. Yeah, it's probably one of those songs that I heard as a kid and I've never re-examined since.
Play your turn.
Give me a card. This. Wow.
But why was Daddy dressed as Santa Claus? You know what I mean? She's not gonna think if it was her dad.
Because if she did
Because
get
it's
up
like,
and
yeah,
call.
if he knew that she might get up.
Oh,
at
just
some
in
point.
case.
Yeah. It's just to keep the image alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then the kid is like scarred for life.
See the future. Deploy the
guess
special
it was
ops
early,
bunnies.
whenever she's
Privately
kissing.
view the top 3 cards of the deck.
I saw mommy. That's not the same.
Well, she did tickle him underneath his chin, apparently.
But how far underneath his chin? That's the question.
Underneath his chin, so snowy
Snowy
white.
All right, I'm going to see the future as well. Hand me those cards. We're getting down to it, kids.
But like, it also the kid doesn't think it's a bad thing. What a laugh it would have been if
Right.
Daddy had only seen.
Right.
That's because Daddy's violent.
Yeah.
I enjoy fights.
Here's my Christmas story. When I was like 3 or 4, Santa came to my daycare. And I freaked the hell out because I was like, oh man, I have not been good. Santa's going to give me coal. I'm so upset. And then my mom came in with Santa. I I'm like, Mom, what are you doing here? She's like, oh, I'm just helping out Santa for the day. It's like, okay. So I'm still crying in the corner, like just, and my mom was sad, and she says, hey, take a look at Santa's watch. And I looked, and Santa was wearing my dad's watch. And I was like, why is Santa wearing Dad's watch? My mom said, well,
Santa's a petty
she
thief.
said Santa couldn't make it today, so he called your dad, and your dad said he'd fill in for Santa. And so I was like, oh, well. Oh, wait, crap, Dad's got an in with Santa, so now I'm definitely not going to get anything. Oh, Jesus, my world's done. And I supposedly had a meltdown, and it did not go well. That's my Christmas story.
The year I discovered...
Are you done?
I think, yes. Yeah.
Okay,
Wait.
I don't think you've gone.
Because I did this.
Right.
No, yeah, I did this, and then you saw the future.
Yes.
Yeah, you saw the
And you
future. Did
grabbed
you draw
it,
a
so it's
card?
Nate's.
Did you draw a card?
No, I did not draw a card.
Wait, how many cards do you have? Oh, yeah, you need to draw a card.
Yeah. Okay, so it's your turn.
Interesting.
Hey, Corey, give me a random card. Because I just played Taco Cat. He's a palindrome.
Taco Cat!
I am a palindrome!
So the year I discovered that Santa Claus did not exist was...
What?
Spoilers!
Well, you just ruined that for several Twitch watchers.
We're big with the kids.
So it's your turn. I can't remember how old I was. I wasn't very old. I was under 10.
Well, there goes hard for the rest of the day, kids.
And, did you draw a... What are you doing?
He's shuffling.
I'm shuffling. Sorry, shuffle.
Oh, okay.
Abracrab Lincoln is elected president foreshore and shellfish years ago. I will heal these cards as I healed a nation. I love that guy.
So,
He's a good
Should
dude.
have been an ocean and anyway.
You're right.
so my brothers and I, my elder brother and I shared a room. My oldest brother was in a separate room. And we just start hearing cursing and racket coming from the living room. We're like, could that be Santa? I don't know why.
Your
Santa's
dad walked
saying-
in on mommy kissing Santa Claus is what happened.
we walked in on my dad cursing, trying to put together our bikes. It's like, you piece of shit. God.
But I do love the idea that Santa's just in there like, son of a bitch! The elves are shit!
I was a saint given
This is
eternal
what I-
life. I
this
did
is
not
what-
receive an engineering
This is
degree.
what I get. This is what I get for contracting it out.
I'm going to end my turn. I'm going to fire the Crabapult. End my turn without drawing a card. Force the next player to take 2 turns. Hunter.
What?
Alley Cat says, my mom decided to tell me that
No.
Santa, Easter Bunny, etc. wasn't real on
All the
Valentine's
note cards,
Day
don't you?
of all times,
Alright,
but
fine.
through tears, I still managed to ask for her chocolate.
Exploding Kitten.
Pupper
I got it.
says, my sisters always tell the story of fighting my cousins because they said Santa rode in on a PT board instead of jumping out of an airplane. And that was a contentious point for you all that caused strife and fights.
Go for it, Hunter. Okay.
Oh, damn. What's happening? What did I
Shuffle
miss?
that bitch.
Bitch.
So there are 3 still alive, and there's woefully few cards in that deck.
Yeah, I know.
I really feel like
There's
a
5.
because I can
There's
put out
5
really
cards.
early.
So if there's 2 Exploding Kittens left,
I'm good.
But shouldn't there just be one?
there are 2 left.
All right,
Because there's
hand
still
me a
3
card.
active players.
Oh, that's right. There were 5 of us. No, wait. 2, 3, 4. There should be 3. Period in the whole deck. We went through 2.
Okay, good.
There's one less than the number of players.
Yeah, you took 1 out when you died, but there's still 2 more in there.
Oh, okay.
It all comes down to this. This is basically the last
Herman should
last
put
round.
that on.
Last round.
I remember noticing that Santa and Mom had very similar penmanship on the
That,
decks.
yeah.
Patrick, yeah,
was
that
very-
happened quite a bit.
Yeah.
Actually, last Christmas was the first time I got to. Last Christmas was the first time I got to write Santa for
And
my nieces.
I read something interesting that was good the other day. People said, stop telling your kids that Santa is the one getting them iPads and high dollar stuff, because then when they tell their friends that Santa got me this, Santa got me that, Santa may not always get the other person that, and it
Right.
makes the kids feel bad. where if you say my mom or dad got me that, sometimes it still continues that thought of Santa being around, and I thought it was a good idea.
Yeah.
All right,
Give me
Corey.
a card.
Now I've got a question, especially since we have some international people who follow us.
All right, I'm out.
So this is a Christmas tradition that Heather's family has always done that I had never heard of before. They write letters to Santa, and like we did that when we were kids, and we would mail them. Like, they write their letter to Santa and they burn it in the fireplace. And supposedly
The ashes
it
go to the
goes
North
out
Pole.
and it goes.
I've
Yes,
heard that,
I had
yeah.
never heard that before.
And I like the Santa trackers on the internet,
that's
and I
cool.
like the automated stuff that comes back. Ha ha! Nate's the big leader. Big
So
leader,
many
Nate.
nopes. I should have used them.
All right, hand all those over here. I'll start putting all this back.
Kitten yoga. I like this peanut-shaped man doing kitten yoga. That's kind of fun.
All right, hand me all those. Would you?
Alex says, kids are stupid. They'll believe anything. I told my baby sister she had a magic closet, and she believed it for 3 years.
That's kind of mean.
What was the?
What was magic about it?
Yeah. What did it do? It just
All
is.
right. Now we wait for the response.
Yes.
What was the Kurt Russell Christmas movie that Netflix had last year? That
They're
was,
about to do a
Oh
sequel.
my
Oh,
God.
that was
it's-
enjoyable.
It was really
it's
good.
good, except I fucking hated when he sang the song.
Yeah,
in the jail.
but yeah, they're working on the sequel right now.
That was
Okay.
such a bad
I
scene.
enjoyed
Every
that.
other part, I really enjoyed the retelling of Santa and like the constant. I don't look like that. I'm not, do I look fat to you?
all right.
Yeah. That was fun.
Let's bust
I
that
liked but-
open and start
Yeah,
playing.
I know no more about this now than
Okay,
we-
that's
when
fine.
I started.
I mean,
No big
that's.
deal.
It sounded mean at first, but then you say you put candy in the closet and told her to check it, and she assumed that it was magic because it gave her candy. That's actually a really good surprise. Like, maybe she didn't fully believe all those 3 years, but she told you she believed because you would continue giving her candy. It's the same reason we all
kinda cool.
just decided to go along with the Tooth Fairy for longer than we probably should have, because, like, hey, free money.
Yeah, right on. All right. Hearn, explain it to us.
All right.
Mansplain it. Britsplain it. Bricks.
Well, actually,
Actually, I think it was my brother who told me that Santa wasn't
That's
real,
a
but I
lot
don't
of
think he did it
cards.
I don't think he intended it intentionally.
Yeah, I
do we
did-
need to shuffle these?
They have to be in a very specific order.
Oh, do they?
I'm just-
I don't know.
I don't either.
I was a play.
How annoying would that be?
Oh
though?
my god, yeah. Coming from Certifiable 2020.
500 cards that have to be in a very specific order,
Yep.
and they're all different.
Yep. And they all have to go in the deck, so you have to. Yeah.
But Anthony could make a really cool insert.
Oh,
for
he
that.
could. They'd be split up in the correct order the whole way through. They'd be labeled.
They probably sort it for you.
Yeah.
I think I heard Anthony just shudder.
All right. What did you get yourself into? Start
Yes.
with a baby unicorn in your stable and begin building your unicorn army. Each magical unicorn comes with a special power, but don't underestimate the power of basic unicorns. Use upgrades and downgrades to protect and build your stable or attack other players. Instant cards stop other players from laying down a card, so they'll either be your best friend or your worst enemy. The first person to complete
that's-
their unicorn
Yes,
army
Patrick.
wins.
Yeah, that's the consensus. Sorry.
Gather all baby unicorns from the deck and place one in the stable of each player. So we're just
Okay.
gonna literally.
So just hand me hand me that deck right there. I'll
Here,
look
split
through
it in
there.
half.
We're looking for baby unicorns.
Yeah,
take
and place
one
one in the stable of each player. So it's got a little image
What is a
here. We
baby
got
unicorn?
stable, stable,
Oh,
stable.
that's
Then we
baby
got a
unicorn.
draw
That's
pile, a
baby
discard
unicorn.
pile,
Does
and
it
a
say
nursery.
baby unicorn? Okay, cool.
I think it's a purple, isn't it? A purple unicorn in the corner?
Oh,
Yeah.
they all
Baby
together?
unicorn. I've got a basic unicorn.
Yeah, you do.
That's Hunter for you.
So basic.
I'm assuming it's
Drinks
not a basic.
chai
We're looking
lattes.
for baby. In the
Chai latte.
Oh!
Wait, he had a chai latte last week. Chai lattes are also delicious.
Thank you.
There you go. We have little cheat sheet cards.
Ooh, that's cool. What you do on your turn, words you need to know, types of cards.
Am I looking for baby or basic?
Baby.
Baby.
Okay, just making sure because I've seen a lot of basic.
Yeah,
I've got a lot
I
of
think he
babies
got
over
all the
here.
babies over there. Which is
Got all the babies. Wait.
drink them up.
Drink your milk. I've never seen that movie. I just
Really?
know that one quote.
You gotta. It's a slog. It's
What movie?
I started on it, but I never finished it.
There Will Be Blood.
I never saw it.
Yeah, it's a slog, but it's visually it's great, and the soundtrack is gorgeous. But yeah, it's tough.
Have those cards been going through?
Place one in the stable
I
of
don't
each
know.
player. So does it matter?
Alley
which
Cat
one? Are
says
they
you
all the
guys
same?
should play Yu-Gi-Oh for a throwback.
all the
No,
same.
not a chance.
Oh, okay. It's just strictly
No
What?
Pokemon, no Yu-Gi-Oh, no
No.
Beyblade, none of that crap.
Oh, so we want to
Nope.
don't want to just pick one, I guess. So we just
Although
I'll take the kind of
the reason we're not gonna
right
is
there.
because I can't seem to find my sweet ass. I used to have the wrist like deck thing that you like from Yu-Gi-Oh.
What a
Oh,
nerd.
Yeah, I was fucking awesome.
Yeah, you were awesome, all right.
Yeah.
All right, so we just choose a baby.
I
That's
guess
awesome.
so.
Give me that.
It did it like you press a button and it would just like poof,
Give me that black one.
come
And
together.
all your cards just fly out everywhere.
Well, no, then you'd play your card. You would wait until you did that, and then you'd put your cards on.
This guy.
Duh. You see the series?
Which one do you want?
I did. Green guy.
Green guy.
Alright. So we've got. Each got our stable. So this is apparently the unicorns. Apparently go on top. The upgrades and downgrades right beneath it.
Elliptic Dart's giving us a
Play-by-play.
What's going on?
Elliptic Dart was telling us what to do.
Oh, cool.
Pick your first baby, put it in your stable. Where's my stable?
Did that already.
What do we do with all the other cards then?
So place the rest of the baby unicorns in a stack. Oops. Come here. Is that all of them? What is
I mean, you
that?
kind of had it.
Okay, no, that's part of that. All right, let's stack. This will be your nursery. All right, so the nursery goes on top of the draw. We got draw pile, discard pile, and the nursery above it.
Okay.
Shuffle the remaining cards and deal 5 to each player. The rest of the stack will be your draw pile.
I like to shuffle. I'm not very good at it, but I like it.
While you're doing that, I'll read what to do on your turn.
No,
Turns
we didn't mind it. Electric Dart. We were reading it along with Brent.
Yep.
If we want to read that.
No, he's
No.
just giving helpful hints,
Oh,
which
okay.
is good. So go
Turns,
ahead.
turns go clockwise around the table, and each turn is made up of 4 phases. Beginning of your turn. If any of your cards has an effect that happens at the beginning of your turn, you may use that effect now. If you forget to do it before you draw, you miss out on using that effect. Draw phase. Draw a card from the draw pile. Action phase. Play 1 card from your hand, or draw 1 more card from the draw pile. Interesting. You can play or draw. End of your turn, discard down to the hand limit if you were holding more than 7 cards.
Okay.
So apparently 7 cards. All right, how to win. The first person with the required number of unicorns in their stable wins. Everyone must bow down to them. I don't know that I want to do that. 2
No, you
players,
must.
unicorns are with 3 to 5 players, or excuse me, 7. Yeah, 7 unicorns to win. Yeah, okay, so we need 7 unicorns. What if you run out of cards? For a stickler, the game ends when you run out of cards. If no one completed their unicorn army, no one gets to be the righteous ruler of all things magical. If you're a rule breaker, you can reshuffle the discard pile back into the deck when you're out of cards. The rules say not to, but you just don't give a care. You're a rebel, good for you.
I'm a rebel.
If you're a
Alone and
baby
tiny.
unicorn, the game ends when you flip the table. Don't be a baby unicorn, you're better than that.
I thought you were doing Star Wars at first.
No, I was doing Pee-wee.
You're a rebel, Harry.
You're a rebel.
Engage.
What did I just saw today? What was Die Hard is a Harry Potter movie.
Yes.
Because in both cases you're running away from Alan
Alan
Rickman.
Rickman. Elliptic Dart, we all like you. We weren't saying anything bad. We were just making a comment that you were helping us out along, so you're
Yes,
fine.
yes.
Everybody's fine. Everybody's great.
Whoever's,
for Nate. He's
whoever's
an
wearing the most colors is obviously the unicorniest, so they go first. It's
definitely
you,
not
that's
me.
Corey.
That's me. All right, so how many do I need?
Oh wait, let's see. You're supposed to. That's right. You're supposed to give us cards.
5 each.
Is it 5 each? Yeah, deal 5 each player.
Okay.
Someone was listening
Oh yeah.
to at least part of that.
So is it 5 each?
It said 5 each.
That was
Cool.
That's the only part I listened to. So how do we play the game?
yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Let's see, baby unicorn.
show us how they got it laid out on the image there, Hearn.
All right, so yeah, we've got our draw pile, our discard pile here next to each other. Nursery here. Yeah, so draw, discard, nursery. Our stable, we lay our unicorns out, upgrades and downgrades below, but do we all instantly do that? Or does that happen later?
I didn't listen.
I think we just play cards as the game progresses. I think it's not follow.
But do we start by laying our stuff down, or that's I don't know. I would like to know that. That's not clear to me.
Do we show our stable or we keep our stable hidden?
I mean, it
Our
has
stable
it laid
is on
out.
the table.
Okay.
It's a table stable.
Table stable?
But we go ahead and do that.
But not a very
now.
stable
At
table.
the
But
beginning, or do you wait till
just
you-
our baby unicorn.
Okay, so
All right, let's see here.
Yeah, that's kind of confusing.
Gather all baby unicorns from the deck and place one in the stable of each player. Place the rest of the baby unicorns in a stack. This will be your nursery. Shuffle the remaining cards and deal 5 to each player. The rest of the stack will be your draw pile.
Yes.
Yep.
All right, what to do on your turn? Turns go clockwise around the table, and each turn is made up of 4 phases. Beginning of your turn.
Which is what we have the card for.
Yep, that's all that. How to win? 7 unicorns to win. What if you're running a card?
So our hand is basically our stable, is what
Yeah.
I'm
But it
gathering.
hasn't.
Well, no,
laid
this is
out
our
for
stable.
us.
So
Yeah.
your unicorns go across the top, and any upgrades go
Okay.
across the bottom.
Yeah, but I just don't know.
How
do you play
do we
upgrades?
start that at the beginning, or do you do that
No.
on your turn?
Just during your turn.
Okay.
Because our actions are to draw a card and then to either play a card or draw a card.
Well, beginning of your
Okay, so
turn,
play the card is
activate
putting
any
it in your
effects.
Yeah, we don't have any effects because our baby unicorns aren't.
Great.
They're just baddies.
Good to know.
All right.
Them M baddies.
If you're holding more than 7 cards at the end of your turn, discard down to 7. If you're holding fewer than 7, don't get greedy and draw more. Patience is a virtue. When the card says each player, that includes you too. If you run out of baby unicorn cards at any point, root through your pockets for spare change, gum wrappers, or lint to represent additional babies. Oh, if we draw out of the
Okay.
stable too much, I guess.
Okay.
When Pandemonium is in play, all of the players' unicorns are pandas. All of that player's unicorns are pandas, but their effects remain the same.
How do we win this game?
We get 7 unicorns.
So first to 7?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, how many cards can you play per?
You can only play 1 card per turn.
Yeah, at the top of your card there,
That's right.
Yeah.
There we go.
play 1 card or draw 1 additional
Oh, yeah,
card.
Yeah,
because the
these
actual
are
phase
not
we can play.
all right, so card types: instant. Play an instant card to stop someone from playing a card. Send the instant card to the discard pile after use. Play an upgrade card during your turn to give someone's stable a positive effect. Your own stable is always a good choice. Play a downgrade card during your turn to give someone else's stable or someone's stable a negative effect. Pick an opponent's stable, duh.
Right.
Play a magic card during your turn to create mayhem. Send the magic card to the discard pile after use. Play a magical unicorn card by playing it in your stable during your turn. Each one comes with a special power. Play a basic unicorn by playing it in your stable, by placing it in your stable during your turn. They don't have powers, but they are still special.
Sure.
In baby unicorns, each player starts with a baby unicorn in their stable. You can only summon more by using special cards. Okay, so we can't draw from the little pin thing out there,
Right.
but we can draw from the other one, which apparently...
Which you have to
Yeah.
anyway. Okay, so
Which
since
allows
I'm
you
going
to-
first, I draw a card because the draw phase is at the beginning after activate any effects, but no effects are out.
Correct.
Then I will play a card, which I'm going to play a legendary flying unicorn. When this card enters your stable, each player must discard a card. If this card is sacrificed or destroyed, return it to your hand, which it is not. So everybody discard one of your cards.
We put that right there.
Let's do those face up just
Oh,
so we can
yeah,
tell.
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
no worries.
Man, I don't want to give up.
Ah, shit.
It was like just barely in a hand.
Wait. No, never mind. Okay.
Oh, so we're going...
Then, yeah, end of the turn, discard down to hand limit. So I'm fine with what I've got right now. So, Nate, it's your go.
If you would pass me a card, please, Hunter or somebody.
Yeah, the furthest guy from you is gonna.
Yeah, no, that made the most sense, right?
Nobody made it, so sorry
Woo!
about that.
Okay. Excuse me. I got a little verklempt.
Got a little something.
Yeah.
I'm going to play the proudest unicorn. He is magical. When this card enters my stable, each player must give you a card from their hand.
Oh.
So everyone give me a card from your hand.
What does this do?
No,
Play this
you're
card.
giving it to him, not the
No,
discard.
no. It's a
Oh, you're
nay.
naying it? Okay. He
Play
nayed
this
it.
Yeah.
card
oh,
when
right.
any player tries to play a card. Stop that player's card from coming into play and send it to the discard pile instead.
Does that count
Whoa.
for
That's what I was
unicorns
wondering
as well?
about. Yeah. Who does it? That's what I wanted.
It just says play a card, so I would tend to think
Yep.
that that's unicorns as well.
Yep.
Sweet.
So that goes away, that goes away.
Sweet.
What a dick.
Wowza.
Thank you. I hear that a lot.
All right, well, there we go. That's my turn then.
Okay, so all right, so I don't have any effects, so I'm going to draw. What's this? Ooh. Okay, so I'm gonna play one card or draw an additional. I'm gonna play a card. I'm going to. Let's see. Ooh. Play my rainbow unicorn. When this card enters your stable, you may also bring a basic unicorn directly into your stable from
Nay.
your hand.
Oh, no. No, you can't. What does that do?
So put
Is
your
that-
basic back in your hand.
That kills the rainbow unicorn?
That kills the rainbow.
Ooh, shit, that hurts.
Wait, so wait a second. You said nay after I put the basic down.
No, he
Yeah.
said nay
Keep
to
your
the
basic.
effect of the rainbow unicorn.
Oh, okay.
Damn.
All right. So discard on your hand. Okay.
Don't forget, you
Sorry.
can nay a nay.
Nay, nay.
Yeah, I thought of that too.
All right. So I guess I'm done.
I'm gonna
Dang
draw
it.
one.
Nobody gets to do anything.
I know. This is a game of no. You can't do that.
It's opposite day.
I'll put down a basic unicorn.
Nay. I'm just kidding.
You can't do that. It doesn't have any effects.
I'm alright with those.
You can actually play a nay on that. You can play a nay to stop any
That's
card
true.
from being played.
That's true. That's true. You could do that if you wanted to.
Nay.
It's got a lot of emojis with it.
It does. It's just basic.
Just basic. One of them's wearing Ugg boots. One of them's drinking a latte.
Yep.
One of them's talking about pumpkin spice.
The one of the basics the basic I discarded was like taking selfies and had a bunch of hashtags on it.
Alright, did you draw a card at the beginning?
Yes, it did. Yes.
Alright, so you're done?
Yeah.
Just double check it. Listen.
This is a slow burn game.
It feels that way. I
All
feel
right.
like
I'm gonna play Change of Luck.
we're gonna get rid of. a
Draw
lot of
2
names.
cards, discard 3 cards, then take another turn. So, draw 2.
Discard those 2 plus 1 immediately. Because they both suck.
I will discard
Yes, the
these
glitter bomb. would
3.
be Fun. Well, there's a glitter bomb
And then
and a
a
glitter
blade,
tornado.
yeah.
Look at that.
Yep.
Got what you asked for.
Suckers.
So I got nothing to play, so I'm done.
We should have to take another turn, right?
Yeah.
So I guess that means I need to draw 1 more.
Could have just let him ignore
Wait,
it.
did you?
It's a basic bitch.
Oh, that's
Basic pumpkin spice is the pumpkin spice of life.
Wow. That's horrible.
The spice.
Alright, so that's it for you.
That's it for me.
Would somebody pass me a card, please? Thank you. Ugh. That was good. So I'm going to play this basic unicorn. It says beards that I like so hot. For those that watch Supernatural, this is the Sam unicorn because it looks exactly like Sam in unicorn form.
Yep.
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 Uh-huh. Yep, 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 yep.
Oh,
my turn. All
yeah,
right.
yeah.
Hey, Beast. I think I just saw Beast. Oh, yep, I saw Beast. Hey, Beastie.
Patrick says watching them play it just makes me wish it was sugar ponies. I'm sure you do.
We could play that, but we don't hate ourselves that much. Beastie.
Okay. Draw a card.
Oh, we're not supposed to touch you right now because you got flea stuff
Yep.
on you.
Don't touch him.
You're doing
I
a
touched
bad,
him. I didn't touch his back.
you're doing a bad job.
He's like, pit me.
Alright, I'm gonna play my basic unicorn. This is vinyl records and mixtapes only.
Hipster corn.
And okay, I'm good.
Yeah, it's this game. Yeah.
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 I mean, I like it. It's just a little, it's just
It's-
a little time.
It's a slow burn.
I think the more cards we get in our hands, the more interesting it's gonna get.
Yeah, it's about to get lit, light up. I don't know. What is
It's
the-
lit, fam.
It's lit fam? Is
Yeah.
that what the kids are saying these days?
No cap.
I've never heard that.
That's a new one.
I'm gonna play Swift Flying Unicorn. And this
Fuck
card,
you are.
this says, this says, since it was in my stable, so it was therefore destroyed, right?
Correct. It is destroyed.
If this card is sacrificed or destroyed, return it to your hand.
Oh, beauty. Very
Nice.
nice.
Well played, unstable makers.
You're gonna pull something or drop your
Already
O-ring.
did. Oh,
You can't do that after you're 30, so
Please
live it
don't
up
drop
now.
your ring on my foot.
You can do
I
that when
can't
you're-
do it now. I'm so out
I'm
of
playing
shape.
Good Deal. Draw 3 cards and discard a card.
Ooh.
One of those specifically, or just...
Just says discard a card.
Huh.
So yeah.
Nice.
I'm going to discard that one, and then
I hope you're right.
I'm done.
How about this being the perfect player number?
All right.
Nate,
Pass a card, please.
All right, Mr. Kennedy. Pass a card, please.
Thank you.
Water, can you swim?
Put on Dora the Explorer.
I'd like to park my car in your harbor.
All right, so now I'm
What
going
happened to Kennedy? We were all doing Kennedy. What happened?
Maybe he doesn't feel confident.
That's
in his
fine.
character.
Yeah,
That's
my
fine.
Kennedy is not... For being a Southern guy, I cannot do a Southern accent for shit.
Kennedy was
That's northern.
Like,
That's
that-
mess.
Yeah, that's like
That's a mass hole.
Yeah, north,
But it's-
New England.
Yeah. Extra tail is an upgrade.
Okay.
I must have a basic unicorn in my stable. That's
Yep.
Sam. If this card is in your stable at the beginning of your turn, I may draw an extra card.
I'm alright with it.
What's my turn?
Alright.
I'll leave
Yeah,
it
I can.
alone. Leave it alone.
What is okay? So to activate any effects, what are the effects they're speaking of?
Like the upgrades
Oh,
and such.
Oh, okay.
Or if you're a unicorn you have in your stable has an effect.
Yep.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, okay.
Can you dig it?
Hmm.
Do you dig it?
Show enough.
Okay, I see.
Grab my lightsaber. It's one that says bad, motherfucker.
I like to draw my card.
So did you see that Rene Auberginois passed?
Yeah,
Oh, that's sad.
very sad. I enjoyed him greatly.
Hunter's like, I don't know who that was.
He was in Deep Space Nine as
played
Udo.
Odo.
Odo.
I didn't
You're
see
right,
it.
He was...
Benson. Did you watch Benson? That was a great one.
That was before his time. That was way before his time.
I mean,
Almost before
I
my time.
generally do. I'm usually watching things before my time, but not that.
Let's see here. He was Frasier's mentor slash teacher.
Let's go
Yes.
with
Frasier.
this.
Oh, no,
That's right.
He
I did watch Frasier.
was-
He did quite a few voiceover stuff.
Yeah, he was in Fallout New Vegas. He played
Okay.
Mr. House.
Mm.
Last Unicorn.
Yeah.
Hearn?
Yeah, I didn't. I'm done.
Okay.
I didn't
So
realize
you get an extra
that
tail.
this is extra tail. You must have a basic unicorn in your stable in order to play this card, which I do. If this card is in your stable at the beginning of your turn, you may draw an extra card. So the next time.
Aha.
Next time.
Next time.
Yeah, I did not realize that. Like I recognized him when they started posting pictures. I didn't realize that Odo was the dude from Benson. I was like,
Yeah.
oh.
And he also was
Loved Odo.
on Broadway quite a bit. He was in the original production of Big River as the Duke.
You know,
That's a
retarget,
great show.
move an upgrade or downgrade card from any player stable to another player stable.
Do it. Don't you? Don't you do it.
Why don't you listen to him?
Dang it. And I don't have no stop cards.
Done.
Yep.
Nay.
Everybody
I
else
cannot
is
get
fine
more
with
than
it.
2 cards in my hand. I've tried twice now.
I'm going to play a Rhinocorn. This card is in your stable at the beginning of your turn. You may destroy a unicorn, then end your turn immediately. Bitches. You are all bitches. Yeah, I'm good.
Doing this voice.
Makes me think of House Bunny. Have y'all seen House Bunny?
Yes, when she
Yeah.
I should remember people's names.
That movie, if you've not
Oh my
seen
God.
House Bunny
That-
and you've done it
yes.
for some reason, we're like, oh, that does not look like a movie for
It's
me.
wonderful.
If you enjoy comedy, it is a movie for you.
Anna Faris is so delightful.
She is hilarious.
Hey, Hunter, would you pass me one more because of my...
Oh yeah.
Just like Noelle. If you guys haven't watched Noelle on the Disney Plus channel,
Saw it, yeah.
really cute. It's Anna Kendrick and Bill Hader and Shirley MacLaine.
Ooh.
It's got a great cast.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so far,
it was
I like
really
I didn't,
cute.
I didn't super love it. I'm gonna be honest with
Okay.
you. Yeah. And
I love Anna Kendrick.
she was great. I felt like for one, Bill Hader didn't get enough screen time to do a lot of funny stuff.
Sure.
It wasn't funny, really.
Yeah.
It didn't feel like he got a lot to do on that one.
Yeah, sure.
And I don't know, kind of just felt like a Hallmark movie a little bit. A little bit cliche, but I will say Anna Kendrick was very adorable, very funny. The whole
Goddamn
movie.
delight.
Yes.
Whoa!
I mean, I had no problems with Anna Kendrick.
If this card is in your stable
At
at
all.
the beginning of
She's
the turn, sacrifice unicorn, then draw an extra card. Why'd you throw it at me?
Because it's your downgrade.
But it's going to be in your stable at the beginning of your turn.
Yeah, it's going in your stable.
Oh, my stable.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm
Thank you.
playing it on you.
Thank you. A gift. How nice.
How do we get rid of it? Do we have like a card that gets rid
I mean, the
of
card I just played would get rid of it.
it? Retarget?
Yeah.
Well, I'm like, once it's in your stable, I wonder if there's a way you can get rid of it.
Oh, I don't know.
It's supposed to be in the second row.
Well,
Hunter
regardless, I'm
corrected
going to play
me.
nay, so that's not going to happen.
Oh, never mind.
Well, that just gets
Yeah, it
discarded.
is supposed to be in your second row.
Corey.
I'm sorry. You can go show that up your ass.
Wow.
I
My
deal
turn?
with it now.
It is your turn.
Okay.
It's your turn.
Oh, let's see. Oh, no, yeah, you took it from me. Man. Okay. Ooh, what is this? Ooh. Interesting. Alright, so do that. Play one card. Shoot card. Oh, play one card.
Let's see. What's playing at the movies? What do I want to go see tonight?
You seen Frozen 2 yet?
I have not.
I haven't either.
I'm
don't care.
not against it, but that's probably one I'll just wait till it's on the Disney Plus.
Yeah.
app.
That's probably what I'm interested in seeing it.
This
The new Wonder Woman trailer looked great.
Oh, I haven't
I'm
watched that
so
yet.
excited.
I didn't.
So
I didn't.
excited.
I never saw the first movie, so I'm not invested.
Please
in
go
this.
watch the
Go
first
watch
one.
the first. Like it was the
It's-
only
Yeah,
DC
it's the
movie
only
in the
DC
franchise,
that's
in this recent franchise, that was worth a damn.
Knives Out is played.
no.
I keep hearing
Yes,
that's
it is
really
taken.
good.
Oh, I can't get the card! This is annoying the crap out of me. Come on.
What was that? What did you just
Now,
play?
there should be a length of time.
What did you just play?
I played
do
this
that?
alluring narwhal, which... Wait, so does that mean
So that means
everything
that
is-
goes away too. Wait, just check it though, real quick.
Now, wait a second. We gotta have... All right, let's see. What is the rule?
There about to be
Let me
some
see- Let me see what this
fist-me-throwing.
says.
Yeah.
Well, see, the problem
Super
is
name.
we're-
Play this card when any player tries to play a card. That's it. Stop the player's card from coming into play and send it to the discard pile instead.
So...
Also, this card cannot be nayed. It's a super nay. Can't be nayed.
Oh.
So
Whoa.
super nay.
Super Nay.
Super nay.
Can we make it a little more timely to where I don't think I got away with something? And then
That's not the fun.
Wait, does he lose both
I
cards or
didn't,
just
you
the
did.
one?
You were quietly
No, wait.
stealing my
Oh,
card. I
okay.
can't. Like, how was I supposed to know? You didn't. I was talking over here, and
what
you
am
were
I
just like,
supposed to do? I did it right in front of you. All right, so
Bull one, yes, we just talked
Wow,
about the new
okay.
Ghostbusters trailer. All of us are really
Okay, I guess I'm
excited
done.
about it.
I just want more than 2 cards. I keep trying.
Popper, you know what? Shazam was good.
I haven't seen it.
Shazam was a lot
I
of
would
fun.
love to go see that. I've been dying to see it. I haven't seen it.
Yeah, because
It's
they're
on,
about to start working on the
Hulu,
second
I
one.
think.
Didn't they just announce a sequel is being made?
Yes, they did. Which Zachary Levi was great in that. I really like him from Chuck. And
I need
a
to
few
see
other
Chuck
things.
one of these days. I've heard. so
Yeah,
many
you
things
do. I
about
think
it.
you'd really dig it. It was a fun series. Not so much, Nate?
You didn't like it?
No, I haven't seen it. I just,
Oh,
there's
what?
So much, there's too much
I
shit to
know.
watch.
I know.
I
Like you
agree.
said when you said Bill Hader, I want to see Barry. I haven't seen it.
Oh,
Oh,
I
it's
saw
so
the first
fun.
episode. It was so good.
So fun.
Great stuff.
But then I just didn't go back for a second episode because my HBO subscription ran out, and I was like,
It's your downgrade.
Fuck off.
How are
Good.
where are these
I have
Nate
not
cards that
seen a
y'all-
single one of those. And they've got
I was gonna play
spades.
something. I could have played something much worse, and that worked out.
So is that it? Whose turn is it?
That was my turn. I did it, and it's
Okay.
done.
I really, really don't want to be the guy who loses both games today. The first games.
I will say I like the direction since Aquaman that the DC has been going in.
Aquaman was decent, but it could
Well,
have
no,
been
no,
so much
I'm
better.
saying
Yeah.
since Aquaman
Yes.
because they're going in a more fun with superheroes direction, which
Yeah.
is that's way more appealing
Yeah.
than the super dark, super grungy
So I watched
teenager
The, I've
superheroes.
been watching the new DuckTales.
Yes.
And they just did the Darkwing Duck
Yep.
reboot episode.
Oh my god, yes.
Such
That's
a
the
great
best.
series.
That's one of the best episodes. I love that episode.
So I'm really waiting for the Darkwing Duck cartoon to come out.
I'm going to do Blatant Thievery. Nate, I'm going to look at your hand, and then I take a card of my choice and add it to my hand.
Wow.
Damn.
I really think this whole side of the table over here is like weighted with decent cards.
Ooh, damn.
You know what? Just because of that.
And this side of the table is weighted with poor sports.
They're the pigeons, we're the statues.
Good. Happy to be a pigeon.
I've always enjoyed that saying. Some days you're the pigeon, some days you're the statue.
Yep. And that's it for me.
Yeah, it is. 2 cards, please.
Oh shit!
Uh-oh.
I forgot to draw my second card because you stole my card. You got me flustered. I forgot I was supposed to draw 2.
Aw.
Can I draw 3 this time?
Oh, yeah, totally. Let's do that.
I'm going to have a classy narwhal.
Ooh.
So classy. What does he do?
When this card enters my stable, I may search the deck for an upgrade card, add it to my hand, then reshuffle the deck.
Ooh.
May I have the deck, please? Thank you. Any? It doesn't say.
I mean, yeah, it doesn't say that you have to pick the first one you see. And while you're doing that, let's think of something else we can talk about.
I am really
there
interested
we
in
go.
seeing
Never mind.
Knives Out.
I think I'm going to watch
I
that
think it
tonight.
looks amazing.
I chose from the bottom, so I'm not going to bother to reshuffle.
Yeah, no, totally. I get that. Yeah, Knives Out I think is going to be the movie tonight.
Yeah.
I am done.
Because I keep hearing really good things about it.
I mean, look, just by the trailer,
Looks fun.
it looks so awesome.
Oh,
I'm really interested.
did you sacrifice a unicorn at the beginning of your turn there, Corey?
No, because he doesn't have that downgrade. Remember, he named it.
Oh, that's right.
I tried to give him the same downgrade. He named it.
Card enters your stable, draw 2 cards, and discard card. Anybody? Anybody?
What are you doing?
Kind of mumbled. I didn't hear what you said.
He said.
I'm just trying to see if when this card enters your stable, draw 2 cards, and then discard a card. Anybody want to take this from me right
Brent's like,
Just piss in my gas tank and say bad things about my mother while you're at
Bring
it.
it on, Batman. I don't know anything about this director. I'll be
Discard
honest.
a card.
Who?
I assume Knives Out director.
Oh.
Let me see who it is, because I'm
I
not
didn't.
sure
That's,
that
I just don't know
remember.
who the director is. I may know them if
Yeah.
I know the name. Yeah.
I don't know. Let me see.
Let's play that. Wait, did I? No, that I played that. Got rid of that because I had to do what it said. All right, so I'm done. All right. I have 3 cards in my hand.
Ryan Johnson is not a bad director. Y'all need to get over this Last Jedi bullshit that y'all are on and understand that, that was probably way out of his hands.
It was. There was a great interview with him.
Looper was wonderful.
Oh, I
He
like that
directed
movie.
some of the
I like that
best
movie a lot.
episodes of Breaking Bad too.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah,
He did?
yeah. Y'all get off Ryan's stuff because that ain't fair.
I wanna
There's a
say he
great
directed
interview with
Ozymandias.
him where
Ozymandias.
he stood by his work, but he also talked about how it was definitely not in any way something he was very excited to do it. And when you're a director and you get asked by Disney and Star Wars to do a Star Wars
You
movie,
do a Star
you do
Wars.
it, even if it's like, are you sure? And
George
that's what he was
Lucas
talking about
didn't
in the
do all good stuff either.
Yeah,
Look at Return
that's
of
what
the
he was talking
Jedi.
about in his interview was just like, should I have done it? Well, maybe not, but I did because you do it when they ask.
Right.
All right, so he directed Fly,
Yep.
which was a great episode. Which
was.
there's a funny story about that one. They actually ran out of budget for that season, so they needed something that took place in one location.
So that's
and
what they
Fly
did.
was
Fly.
that
Bottle
episode.
episode.
Yeah, bottle episode. 51, which I don't remember what that one was.
51 was all right. Yeah.
And then Ozymandias,
Yeah.
which was
Ozymandias
Which
was
one was
the episode.
Which one was it?
which one was Ozymandias?
Yeah, I forget the
That
name.
was,
but I remember Fly because it was so different.
That was like the final nail in the coffin for Walt
Okay.
for what he let happen,
Gotcha.
or what his actions.
Yes.
It was in the last
William,
season.
you're
I'll
right.
give you that hint. It was like the big.
Gotcha.
Every movie produced by
I wanna watch
Disney is
the
out of the
movie.
hands of the director. It's very true.
It's really. It's a nice. It's a nice.
I'm gonna
Symbol.
play my magical flying unicorn. Doesn't do anything to you guys.
What did it do to you?
When this card enters your stable, you may choose a magic card from the discard pile and add it to your hand. If this card is sacrificed or destroyed, return it to your hand.
Fine.
I have yet to see one of these stock cards y'all keep playing. I think y'all are just getting.
That's
them
on
all.
you. That's on you. I can't help you.
God, it's 1:30.
Yep.
Damn.
That's what I'm
So how's y'all's work day going?
Yeah.
Because ours is just playing games. Apparently.
Yeah, apparently. Hey, I did quite a bit of work this morning.
Yeah, I've been doing some stuff.
Darn you.
Nate's got to film a few things this afternoon.
Yeah, I got
I've
here
been-
early because my wife needed a ride.
All right, you done, Hunter?
My
Oh, yeah,
wife.
Oh, no, Hunter just went.
Yeah.
Hunter, you done?
Yeah,
You done?
'cause Dern.
Dern.
You Dern?
Are you Laura Dern?
Ooh.
I wish.
Pew, pew.
That's one of my favorite things. Speaking of Last
That is
Jedi,
the best scene in that entire movie. Go if you don't know, go watch. She can't stop herself from saying pew pew. She shoots the gun.
it's great. And it's actually in the film. You can see it. They just took the audio out, but
Yes.
you can see her mouthing "pew pew." It is hilarious.
Really? I did not
Yes.
know that.
All right, I'm
Like when
playing.
she's running into the hangar,
Yeah.
she whips her gun out. She's like, "Pew pew."
Wow.
Yes, Rogue One was a
couldn't
stellar
get her to
film.
Oh, I love that movie.
Rogue One
That's my
is
favorite
so
one so
good.
far since they started.
I agree.
started up again.
I'm playing Unicorn of the Cosmos.
No, you're not. I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's all right. When this card enters your stable, shuffle each player's hand and the discard pile into the deck. Each player must then draw 5 cards. So everybody,
Son
Seriously? I missed what
of
happened?
a
when this card enters the stable, shuffle each player's hand and the discard pile into the deck, and then each player must then draw 5 new cards. That's including me.
Does anybody have a stop for that?
Nah.
Nope.
I wanted to wait as long as I could before people.
Wow! Look at Brent being spiteful.
Good man.
That's
good
what was done to
man.
me the whole time.
Okay, cool.
Good man, good man.
Well, I'll keep my
That's the
man,
only
that
one of
was
those
a
things I've
harsh.
seen.
That was an extreme.
I feel like
one.
it's this side of the table versus that side.
It kind of is.
That's what
I
it
actually
feels
really enjoyed Solo. I don't know where.
I did
I'm
not
fine
like
with it.
Solo.
I loved
enjoyed it.
I
Yeah.
loved it. I thought it was great.
No, I thought it was. I enjoyed a lot of the performances in it, but I did not care for it as a movie because it brought nothing to the character. It changed did not change a single thought that I already had about Han Solo.
See, I didn't think it was meant to change a single thought about what you thought about Han Solo because you already love Han Solo.
Yeah.
But what I thought it did was bring up how he sort of got to this point. Like he well, to me, we may not have time for this whole thing
Yeah.
because I did a whole discussion with Anna and she ended up agreeing with me. But like,
We'll save it.
yeah,
We'll save it.
Yeah.
Oh, I think real quick, my thing would be
It's your turn, man.
it gave a chance for two of Hollywood's best actors to shine. And that was Amelia Clark's left eyebrow and Amelia Clark's right eyebrow. And I
It's
think
true. It's very
any
true.
movie that allows those two actors to
She was
some more
amazing
screen
in
time.
that movie.
I enjoyed the robot.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was really good. I can't remember her name now.
I don't know.
And I enjoyed Donald Glover.
Well, of course.
So-
And actually, that was one of the big things was, and I think we talked about this recently, was him bringing the gender fluid. I mean, not the gender. The
Sexuality.
Thank you. Yeah. The
I can't do that. I can't. Okay, so I played Yay because, to be fair, I have to give y'all the chance to name me.
You do.
Oh, what happened?
As long as this card is in my stable, cards I play cannot be nayed.
Ooh.
Nay.
But it's in my stable.
No. Sorry. It didn't go through. You just
Man,
played it
that's-
down.
That is a little bit of a conundrum.
You know what? Actually, now that you mentioned that,
Because you put it in your state.
because technically, what it
There's- I wonder if
says
there's a-
on the nay card, what it says on the nay card is stop the player's card from coming into play.
Okay.
And send it to the discard pile instead.
Yep.
But that means also, I mean, no, yes, you
Yeah,
take
yeah.
it away. But also, those cards, when I said that it would go back, that's not destroying because it never went into my stable
Oh,
Yeah,
so
I
you
can see
cheated.
that.
once.
I bet there's a.
But we're now figuring it out, all right? I don't know.
There's some
Thank you,
FAQ. There's an
Patrick.
FAQ in there, so I bet
It
there's
doesn't
something.
cover.
Oh, it doesn't. Okay.
These are the.
So I think if you go to play down a unicorn, you're actually asking, may I play
You are.
this?
Absolutely, you are.
So it's not in your stable yet until
Just like
it's
when you
made
play
it.
Vampire or Magic, well, stuff like that. So
Yeah. So now that I know that, I will not be playing that incorrectly again.
Are you done?
I'm done.
Okay.
I could have just slipped that one right in there. And it wouldn't have felt right, though.
no, you gotta have consent in all things.
Phoebe Waller-Bridge.
Why did you point at me for that? I
think we
this.
both know.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why are you doing this to me?
Mr. Jocko's Tacos.
Oh.
Wow.
But ever since that did happen, I've been hungry for Jocko's Tacos.
I haven't.
I have had the exact opposite.
We were Jamie and I
I
went
used
to
to
Taco
love
Bell.
Jocko's Tacos.
Jamie and I went to Taco Bell and we live over in that part of town. And
Yeah.
she was like, "You want to swing by Chaco's Taco?" I was like, "No, no, I do not."
Ever again.
I've
I hope
never
they
eaten there.
close.
I've never eaten there, and I never will.
Did you ever eat at the main restaurant when
Oh,
it
it
was
was so
downtown?
good.
It was
Yeah.
so good. They used to do a family on like Tuesday nights. It was family fajitas for the price of one, and they had the best steak and chicken I have tasted in years.
Had these fried chicken tacos that were delicious, and their
Yeah.
veggie tacos were also good. I went to the one where you expose yourself to that poor cashier that just one time. And the only thing is, I wanted margaritas when I went there because they had really good margaritas, but they didn't have
They
it at
don't
the
have
one in
that
Brandon.
one. Yep.
I need to go give it another try. Okay, I need to play a card.
Choco tacos are awesome. You're right, Patrick. Everybody loves a good
Taco.
Choco taco.
Okay.
Jocko's Tacos was a local eatery. It's not a nationwide chain. It's just a really good Mexican restaurant.
I can, when this card enters your stable, this is the Mermaid Unicorn, you may return a card in any player's stable to that player's hand.
I'll allow it.
Since I know
Because
Nate
you don't
never
have a
gets
name.
any
How dare you?
name
You
cards.
don't know this.
Which one?
No.
Now, here's the thing: is he just jacking with me right now?
Yes. Yes, he is. You ain't gotta be scared of him, Herb. Don't let that man
But
dictate your
he
life.
might not have known that I was about to do that. So
Taco Tico. Yeah, I've never heard of that one. There's a good chain in Texas.
you know what?
Taco
Either
Cabana.
way,
That's really good.
you've had enough hardship in this game. But then you gloated about it.
Exactly.
I'm gonna see.
Terrible. That's just terrible.
I feel like there's a lot of taco places.
Either load or eat it.
So this
Yeah.
just goes back to my hand.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's not a huge deal, honestly, but
No, it's not.
I didn't have a lot of good choices.
I keep forgetting we're actually trying to build up to 7 unicorns.
I know.
Yeah, we're trying to get
We
to
are
7.
nowhere near that right
Right.
now.
Okay, I'm done.
My turn.
Because of that, I now have 8 cards in my hand.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you gotta draw down next time.
Plus, I'll draw 2, which means I'll definitely have to be discarding some cards, which ain't a bad thing.
This is a longer game than I expected. I did a mirror for 4 players.
Well, it says on the box it's like a 45-minute one. I expected Exploding Kittens to take less time.
And we've talked a lot. And
Yeah.
It's fine. It's all good.
Hunter holds his cards like players who test my morals at the poker table.
Right.
And gotta keep it a fair game.
What does it mean
got there?
when all my
Flying
cards have the same
unicorn.
symbol on it?
Okay. What does he do?
When this
What
card
does A
enters your
stand for?
stable, you may choose an instant card from the discard pile and add it to your hand. If this card is sacrificed or destroyed, return it to your hand.
Okay.
It's like when
Okay.
What?
Yep.
We're playing this
I
card.
gotta be okay, sadly.
it's like when they're all sitting there playing poker, and Next Generation and Worf goes 4.
Ooh, Picard starts next month, doesn't it?
I haven't
Yeah, I think so.
I entered the sweepstakes to get to the premiere, so maybe I'll win.
Maybe you will. I'm just waiting for The Witcher.
That's
That starts on the 20th.
That's going to be my new favorite Christmas movie. Even though it's a series, it has nothing to do with Christmas.
Can't wait. All right, that was it, Hunter?
I believe so.
Okay.
Wait.
Wait for it.
Yes, okay, yes. I had to make sure I'm at 7 right now.
Oh shit, I messed up. I should've-
Oh, Canada.
I'm going to play a basic unicorn. Because beards are like so hot.
Oh, you got a Sam too, huh?
Yeah, gotta say.
Nobody knows the trouble I see.
And that's
She's
it.
a bass. Who knew?
Leon says, I would love to have Taco Bell over here in Germany. I don't know. I mean, yes, for whatever reason, they say that Taco Bell is the healthiest of the fast foods
Because it's
available.
not actually anything. It's
a little scary.
mostly soy.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
We have the option to make it healthy, I guess. You can not have cheese on it.
Right.
You can put out,
Two for you?
Beans
2 for me.
instead of
yeah. They had a thing for a while that was so good. It was, I don't know if they may still have this stuffed donut whole thing, the icing donut whole thing. It was like the Cinnabon donut things. For a
maybe.
while, they had them coated in
Cheeto
crushed up
dust?
Captain Crunch.
Oh,
And it was so freaking good.
Woof.
Ooh. All right.
The
I remember
chalupa bread.
those. I remember.
Yeah, the chalupa
Patrick,
bread
you're right.
is delicious at Taco Bell.
All right. So I'm going to play my classy narwhal again.
Classic
Hey, there it is.
Narwhal!
When this card enters my stable, I may search the deck for an upgrade card, add it to my hand, then reshuffle the deck. I knew that was going to end poorly. I was like, this is a bad idea.
I'm so hungry. No, I want Taco Bell too. I want Taco Bell and naan bread.
Make up your mind, fool. I mean, if you get like a chalupa, the bread's kind of like
It
non
is.
bread.
Yeah, I love chalupas.
There's no Taco Bell near here, is there?
Well, there's one on Old Canton. It's not too bad.
Oh, yeah, that's. And again, I drew from near the bottom, so I'm not going to reshuffle.
You all done?
No, I have to discard a shit ton of cards.
Oh, yeah.
Problem is, we even don't have anything like that here, so even Taco Bell is welcome. I suppose so.
Oh.
Yeah. I kind of want to adopt the Japan tradition of having KFC on Christmas. I think that's a good idea because that's like a good God, man. It's a lot of basic unicorns.
I'm curious about the plant-based KFC.
Yeah, right. I had one of the
No, you're done.
I am not.
I had one of the Impossible Meatball subs over there at Subway.
Oh, how was that?
Fine.
Was it okay?
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Yeah.
when we did the Whopper thing. Like, had I not known, had the other one to compare against, I wouldn't have thought twice about it.
Yep. So
There's
okay.
just enough difference that when I had them both at the same time, I could tell.
What?
So apparently Subway's chicken is only 50% chicken.
Sure.
Really?
Absolutely. Well, there's
Interesting.
plastic in the bread. I mean, what do you want?
Wow.
Not that.
Well, then don't eat at Subway.
Most places it's between like 85 to 95%.
Yeah, no, not Subway.
Subway
50.
is 50% chicken.
Yeah.
When you have just chicken, it's 50% chicken.
Yep. Yep.
Well, I'm not gonna go to Subway today.
Rainbow
We'll just don't get the
Mane.
chicken. Get the cold cut combo.
You must have a basic unicorn card in your
Classic
unicorn in your
bread.
stable to play this card. If this card is in your stable at the beginning of your turn, you may bring a basic unicorn from your hand directly into your stable. Are you waiting to play stop?
I
I
like
thought you
your
were about to.
sleeves. Cornelius, what are you talking about? Whose sleeves?
What?
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 It's Courtney. Oh, I know who that is.
Who is it?
That's my wife. I'm
It's-
guarantee. Yeah.
Hi, Anna. Court. Oh, does it say Court?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Hunter told me about Court.
How can you really tell anybody about Court?
Corn?
Hunter also told me that you're single now. So,
I mean, he's not wearing his wedding
hit a brother
ring,
up.
so-
I'll cook for you, girl.
This
I'll
is
cook you right.
50% of
Wow.
the people at the table, none of which are your husband, have hit on you during the
I
Now, did you too?
no.
Oh,
Oh,
He
you
said
said
I spoke directly
50%.
to
He
her,
said
yeah.
50% of the table.
Yeah.
That's not us.
She says
I
first
didn't know
rule
you did.
of Court Club is you don't talk about corn.
Court.
How many people have you told about Court? So many.
Everybody.
Not me. I still don't know.
But that was the point of
literally
Fight Club
the
is
day-
you break the rules.
Literally the day that you met Sam, my best friend, she told him about Court.
I think I heard about it like the first time I met her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
But not from her. I think I heard it from you though.
Probably, yeah.
Harlan, what you got?
I'm done.
All right, Hunter, come on.
Stop talking to your wife and play the
Damn.
game.
You can talk to your wife later.
Y'all are talking about
It's my turn
I'm
to
not
talk to
even
her
talking
now.
about
What's up, girl? Yeah, that's right.
Jamie said she cooked for you too.
Oh, what's up now? This girl
Wow.
got food.
Why would I want to do that?
Why wouldn't you?
Play that. Oh! Basic unicorn does nothing. Just like vinyl records and mixtapes only.
Yeah,
So,
that's fine.
and then I'm gonna discard this card. So there you go.
Oh, hand me a card, please. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right.
How many unicorns you got down there?
5, same as Hunter.
Hmm.
But for now, I'm going to destroy a unicorn. I'm going to destroy your basic unicorn.
No. Sad.
Fad.
Done.
2 cards, please. Oh, wait, I might be able to reach it. If I work for my fat belly. There you go.
What's up, Beast?
What's up, Beast?
Yeah.
He's like, yo.
Apple Surely. Is apple juice with sparkling water or lemonade?
I do believe Corey,
I do believe him also.
you have a downgrade.
Ah! As long as this card is in your stable, you can only have 5 unicorns in your stable.
Ooh.
Fuck. I got it.
Damn.
All right.
Hurts.
All right, and I need to
Discard.
discard. Yes.
Since we're talking about beverages, what are people's favorite soft drink? I'm a Dr. Pepper guy.
See, but that leaves you open. You can pick anything.
Yeah, absolutely you can.
That's gonna be a tougher decision.
My turn.
It is your turn. I'm sorry.
All right, no, you're good. All right, gonna
Gonna
play an
draw one.
effect.
You're
You
gonna
must
draw
have a
one.
basic unicorn or sailor. This card is on your
You gonna draw
table.
one?
What? No, I get to play the effect first. That's the first thing
Oh,
you
I
do.
see. I see.
You need
I
to calm
see.
down, sir. This is the first time I've been able to do this.
Calm down, just calm down.
This card is in your stable. At the beginning of your turn, you may bring a basic unicorn from your hand directly into your stable.
Damn.
And Brent is suddenly in the game.
All right, now I get to draw.
Mountain Dew, good choice.
I'm a Dr. Pepper kind of guy.
Right on.
Yeah, I do quite enjoy Dr. Pepper.
Hearn?
Trying to stay away from the hard stuff.
Oh, I love Mountain Dew.
Mountain Dew, okay.
Yeah.
So, for Coke products, I tend to enjoy Coke Zero products. And Jamie, when she does have a Coke, she likes what she calls fully leaded. That is the
Yeah,
non-sugar-free stuff.
Yep.
That is the
yep. The full tilt boogie. I got you. Yep.
fully leaded.
Patrick says fresh brewed iced tea. No sugar, no lemon, just tea. And not
Now
that
we're-
sweet
now-
tea you Southerners drink.
Now, we're talking about soft drinks.
Yep.
Not that weak, dirty water shit.
Glad that you paid attention,
Yeah,
Patrick.
good job.
Although my favorite drink is green tea with, I'm making a picture at a time, so it's green tea with some raspberry tea in it.
Raspberry tea.
And then it's,
I
Damn, now I
enjoy
want
a
Slim
good Arnold Palmer every now and then.
That's
Oh,
good.
yeah.
If it's good.
And it's good.
That's
Mug
the necessity.
Shots does it well.
I don't
it is
know.
literally the easiest thing to make.
I hear you, but people still
People
screw it up.
Yeah.
I know.
I guess if
The
you have
proportions
good
are always
lemonade
wrong.
and
Cherry
good
Coke
sweet
is
tea,
also
well,
good.
Cherry
I like
Coke's
to
good.
do cherry
Oh,
Coke
yeah.
and vanilla Coke, and then mix. So I've got 2 bottles of that.
Try my favorite actually is Sonic Vanilla Coke because it's not vanilla Coke.
Right.
It is Coke mixed
Now
with
see,
vanilla.
Yeah.
when I go to
It's
Sonic, I get a
delicious.
Dr. Pepper with strawberry and vanilla added in,
That sounds
and it
amazing.
is
Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
killer.
But that's what I love
why
about
like
Sonic.
Those, freestyle
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
drink
Yep.
machines.
That's what I love about
can
Sonic
just-
though is because it's not just
Hearn, what'd you
here's
do?
a vanilla Coke or here's a cherry Coke. It's here's a Coke with cherry
cherry,
flavoring
yep.
in it.
We're going to play my little Sody card here while we're talking about Sody. Shuffle this card, your hand, and the discard pile back into the deck. Then draw 5 cards. That's getting crazy. It's
Okay.
getting crazy.
All
Here's
right.
my whole hand
Patrick
and this
likes
card
root beer. Good.
and the discard.
What kind of root beer, Patrick? Because there are many schools of thought.
True.
My
Barks.
wife is a Barks only.
Yep.
She can't stand mug. She
That's
can't
his
do
bite.
A&W.
And it's a Mississippi drink. It used to be, I don't know if it still is, it used to be bottled on the
Root beer
coast.
for me is just root beer.
See, for
IBC.
me,
IBC.
A&W is the
Yeah.
way to go.
Okay.
That's what
Now
I'm for.
cream soda, I'll do A&W.
That's specifically the one I go for
Yep.
always.
Yep.
And I don't like the I only like vanilla cream soda.
Yeah, not the red cream soda. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate that stuff.
I
Vanilla
don't
cream
like cream
soda
soda.
is absolutely amazing. And I was on a kick for like a year
It
where
is
I
a-
only
That's why I've
drank
been choosing not to
vanilla cream
reshuffle.
soda if I went and got a soda. I mean, I'm not saying I only drank it forever, but
And I like
I
the
went
I
down
like
to
the
soda.
Split
A&W
it
cream
and
soda in a
then
bottle.
do a half.
I'll
Yeah.
give it one
Not
more
the-
hit.
no, I don't get the can.
Not the can or the plastic bottle.
Yeah.
I'm talking like the glass bottle.
Yes, that's
You know, for somebody who plays
absolutely
poker,
the
you
best.
shuffle really poorly.
Well, this is like 2 decks of cards. And also, I play poker at the casino usually. And there's a dealer who shuffles the cards for you.
I don't have to deal with this.
Or a machine.
Three, 4, 5.
Ah,
All right, so my turn is over. And I'll be right back.
100.
you can't do that.
Oh my.
why not?
I said corn.
Yeah, I heard you say
Postal
it.
Pepper prefers a more woody root beer than the sugary stuff like Barks or Mugs. Okay, I can dig that.
What does that mean?
So like I've noticed that like with mug root beer, it's very sugary. It's like
Oh
just-
yeah, dude, I don't like mug.
But a good root beer that has a little bit of a back kick to it, Kind of that. I like that. What is it?
Llama corn.
Uh-oh.
Llama corn.
Llama
When this card enters your stable, each player must discard a card. Shuffle the discard pile back into the deck.
The dick.
Dick. Good.
Yeah, that's
Good.
fine.
That's what I like to see. Playing
Yes.
team players.
Do it.
Team players, right? I'll just grab one.
That would be me. We could totally do it. He would never know.
He probably hadn't even looked at him yet.
He usually
He
does.
just drew him.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of player he is. I haven't been paying attention to how he plays.
I don't know. I don't look at Brent a lot.
That's a pity.
I'm lying. I can't stop staring at him.
He's just so purty.
Barks and okay, so Barks A&W Dads and Mug.
I don't know about dads.
I've had it. I didn't enjoy
that
it.
root beer with alcohol in it.
No, that's not your father.
It's not your father's root
Oh,
beer
is
yet.
there-
I've had Dads. I didn't really like it that much. I guess I'm really just more of the A&W type. Barks, I drank for a long
Barks is
time. Huh?
Bark says bite.
Yeah, which I don't like. It's too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hearn, you got to discard a card.
Oh.
That was really funny. I'm sorry. That was...
Monkeys
I
don't
haven't even
like
looked at my
glasses.
cards yet to see what I have. Let's see.
That's what Hunter said.
Let's see if I can get into the chop room here.
Microbrew root beers. We don't have a lot of that around here. I would like that a lot.
Sounds interesting.
Cinnamon root beer. That might be all right. That might be all right.
I'm gonna go ahead and discard this card
Okay.
while I'm at it because I gotta get down to 7.
Well, and that affects everybody too.
That's
Which
true. It
includes
does.
you.
That's true.
All right, there you go. Shuffle them back in.
Thanks to y'all for sticking around for this long. This is
Yeah.
our longest stream yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it has.
Pushing 2 hours.
Are we gonna? I wonder. Are we planning on
We'll
doing
call
this
it
for
a
the
two.
the RPG? Is what I was gonna ask.
Oh, yeah.
Oof.
Maybe.
I don't know.
It all depends on the scenarios that we're in. I mean, I'm not going to
Yeah.
cut a scenario in half when we're so close. So we'll see.
Well, I mean, technically, cutting a scenario in half. We're only halfway through it. So.
Yeah, but I mean, like an encounter. I mean,
Oh yeah.
all right, you done?
Yes.
I'm going to play the proudest. No, I can't.
Oh.
Is there any way I can get rid of that card?
There's productivity in this. Now you know these 2 games. That's productive.
All right.
Yeah.
So that's it for me.
You have productively watched 2 guys be non-productive. Nate.
Nate, your turn. So we'll call it
Slow
at
in the
2, folks.
game.
We probably won't finish this game up, but it's been fun
Probably
playing
not,
it.
yeah.
So we got another 7 minutes of that.
Dos por favor.
Dos por favor.
Because that's how we say it in America.
Kind of ironic that we say anything in Spanish in America.
I'm going to play a rainbow unicorn.
Rainbow unicorn.
What does he do?
When this card enters my stable, I may also bring a basic unicorn directly into your stable from my hand.
Okay.
Anybody? Anybody want to? No? Okay.
Y'all want to nay it?
I want to get through this game.
All right. That's
So now we all have 5.
Yeah,
Yeah, we
That's
did
my
it.
turn.
Did it, you guys?
Right.
We did it.
Bill Smugler says, I would suggest if you do run a 5e adventure, run Waterdeep Dragon Heist. It is essentially a heist flick. The gimmick gives the DM a lot of play with the overall direction, plus you get a chance to roleplay some awesome scenes. I'll see either the Waterdeep or the pre-made one that came with the 5e starter set. So I'm not sure.
Farendale
Yeah,
or whatever. Yeah.
Right, okay, good. All right, your turn. This is an upgrade. If this card is in your stable at the beginning of your turn, you may play 2 cards during your turn instead of 1.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
fine. Okay,
We got like 7 minutes. What do we care?
my turn.
Just trying to get to 7.
Going. Unicorn Shrink Ray. Replace all unicorns in any player's stable with baby unicorns from the nursery. All of the replaced unicorns go to the discard pile. Brent.
Wah.
Well, that's not bad, right? So what difference does that make?
It means that you lose all those upgrades because they're not basic unicorns.
No, it only
These
says
are
to
not
play.
unicorns.
Huh? No, it says you have to have basic unicorns. Well, you don't lose
To
them.
play?
Yeah,
What does it say?
yeah, but I'm just saying like you couldn't
Yeah.
play them.
Yeah.
That's
Replace
all I'm
all
saying.
unicorns. These are not unicorns.
No, what I was saying was you can't play them because you wouldn't have any basic unicorns. You'd have all baby unicorns.
Baby.
I can still use this one.
Yeah,
I just can't use that one.
that's fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you can.
Well, this one I have to have.
He has to have a basic on that one.
Well, actually, yeah.
And in order to play the card, if this card is if it's already in your stable, it's
Yeah, no, that's what. We were talking about that one's fine.
So I just have to replace these.
All of them except for the baby becomes a
babies.
baby.
So you got
What was
you're
that?
gonna have 4 babies.
Okay, that's all right.
That one too.
That's not too bad. Where that's
That's all.
Oh, the good thing is all those their
Are
special
in it.
effects happened whenever I first played them, so that's not
Yeah.
too bad. That's not too bad.
Yeah, it's not a bad card overall.
I mean, it could be, I guess, if you have a bunch
If it
of
was like,
stuff
yeah.
that affect. Yeah, I can see how it could be a bad card.
But I've been holding on to it so long, and I was like, man, I really want to use it for something.
the babies.
How many?
You done with yours?
Yeah, wait. I have to discard something.
Yeah, you do.
Discard your face.
My God, sir.
You already discarded your wedding ring.
I didn't discard. I can't find it.
Yeah, we're not gonna keep going.
Thank you.
Done.
2, please. Somebody. Anybody. Bum 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 bum.
When I wake up. No, 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 dun, dun, wake up.
See a little pretty
For you.
forever.
Never again, my heart now will love you. Oh.
Going to play my extremely fertile unicorn.
No.
No.
Mother.
What? No, nope. Super name, you can't name it.
Nay. Ah.
Are you done?
Just a bunch of naysayers at this
They
thing.
are.
Yes.
Okay, now this is an interesting question here. And, all right. Beginning of your turn, activate any effects.
Yeah.
Can't use this one because I need basic unicorns.
Does,
This one
does it say? What does it say?
you must have a basic unicorn in your stable in order to play this card.
Yeah, to play it from your hand to the table.
Oh, right, that's right. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
If this card is in your stable at the beginning of your turn, you may bring a basic unicorn from your hand directly into your stable. There we go. Doesn't.
No, you're fine.
Which one? What color is basic?
It's dark purple.
It'll
it
say
doesn't
basic
matter. I
at
don't
the
have
top.
it. Okay. Here's the main question now. If this card is in your stable at the beginning of your turn, you may play 2 cards during your turn.
Yeah, we
instead
played
of 1.
Splinkins first.
You may play 2 cards during your turn. It doesn't say when.
No, it doesn't.
Well,
But-
I would expect it during the play phase.
I know, but this says activate any effects. I have to do nothing here to activate this. I mean,
Yeah,
do
it
I
just
just recognize that this is something I can
Yeah.
do? So I can
I
still
would think so.
draw and then possibly
play.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So draw.
That's my understanding.
I'm good with it. Plus, we only got like 2 minutes.
Oh,
so.
okay. So it's not going to matter.
Well,
Do
if
it.
if you can play 2 unicorns, just play and win the game.
I could, but I can't. I don't think. Well, let me check before I
You
say
can
that.
play 2 cards. You can play.
I know,
literally
but I gotta
any 2
see
cards.
if I've got the some of them aren't unicorns. Though, you know what I mean? You feel me, dog?
Yes.
HR is going to be here
Some are
for
just,
that.
you know, I can't play that. If I can't win,
Sure.
like,
Come
I'm
on.
literally not going to be able to play like that. That's it.
Yeah, watch the replay on Twitch. We'll also have it up on our YouTube channel later on.
Wow.
I don't know why
really
you
don't even
would.
think I can.
Wow, man, this is the way to win the game.
I know.
This is literally.
I would love it if I could. I just don't think I can. Because some are not unicorn. Like, technically.
Do you
is
have
it-
2 unicorns?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, upgrades are not unicorns.
No, they're
correct?
not.
It's
Upgrades
blue
are not.
unicorn. Yeah.
And
I
anything
cannot-
that has a little horn in the upper left.
I cannot win right now. But I can play 2 cards.
Play your 2 cards, you wild man.
This is it. This is. You got like 30 seconds left.
Hold on.
Oh my god.
Patrick, the game normally ends when someone has 7 unicorns. First to 7 is the winner.
Oh, wait. Let's see.
But this game, as you asked,
Directly
ends
into the
at 2.
This is annoying. I cannot win.
Well, you technically could.
But you
It's
can
2
have the
o'clock.
most.
But I can't. Oh, I can't.
Yeah, you could have the most.
Oh, okay. Well,
Put that one down. There you
do I win?
I'm just kidding.
That's how I
Hurt
can
is
get
the
you right
winner!
back.
He was a genius. He held out the clock.
That's right.
All right, guys.
That was
So,
fun.
like we
It's
said,
long.
this was Unstable Unicorns and Exploding Kittens. Hope you enjoyed. We've got some updates coming later this week. And also, next week we'll play a couple of real quick games like this. Quick, air quotes. And then starting out the new year, we're going to launch into an RPG. So stick around for that. Otherwise,
Oh, wait.
thanks for tuning
Keep the
in. Catch you
babies
guys later.
separate.
Yeah.
Bye.
Toodles.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye.
Just give me all the cards. Just give me all the cards. Oh.